This is just the bed. This is not the theme. The theme has words. There we go. Maybe. Change name.
Here we go. Tommy, we rock. 5 to 10 on your clock. Drinking on the job non-stop. Choking down the Lord, trying out the hook. 501 for we rock. You know the stupid won't stop. A giant cheer in the parking lot. Joe's got his blinking lights, party beacon in the night. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Tommy. We rock. Tommy. We rock. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tommy. We rock. Here we go. Thursday. I'm so happy it's Thursday. I'm so happy it's Thursday. Open phone. Thursday. O-P-E and P-H-O and me. Thursday. Today is Thursday.
There you go. You put your arms up in the air like you won some kind of award or something. What are you doing?
Dancing.
Okay.
That's how people
Chair dance?
my age dance is with
In the
their
chair and throw your
arms
arms
in the
around?
air.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can tell I'm a millennial.
Yeah. All right. You know how Generation X dances? We
Is
sit
that
there
you?
and yeah.
Oh. I thought you were a boomer.
I am not.
You're a generation
Yeah?
X. Okay. Yeah. My bad,
I'm
bro.
not some baby boomer.
My bad.
I missed it by like a year or whatever. So anyway, let's do a head count here. Let me do it. Broadcasting live. All right, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
12.
I counted her. Let's do
12.
Let's count again.
12.
Okay, you got it wrong yesterday. Remember how positive you were about 13 yesterday,
Do
right?
you see her 12? Soup's here.
We're not counting Soup.
We are counting Soup.
We're not. He's in a jar.
That counts.
Soup is my friend, so if I say we're not counting him, we're not counting him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Sam.
11. You don't count. You're at work. Oh, it's listeners. It's Thursday. You guys understand what we're doing, right? We're counting listeners. Spiz, it's too late. You missed it.
12.
He missed it.
12.
I don't recount. Yesterday, Tom guessed 11. There were 11 living human beings here when the show started. I guessed 11. Leah guessed 12. I win. Why do you want to cheat at this?
It's not a cheat. I think
All
that
right.
Sam said she wanted to bring Soup to at least
Soup.
one broadcast.
Now let's count the non-living human beings. 1. See, he's an individual. He's special. He was always very special. Sometimes it was good special. Sometimes it was interesting special is all. But that was Soup. And he was my friend, and he would let me win the counting. And I did. I got it. Spot on, 11. What do you want to say for tomorrow?
I'm going with 9.
9. All
9,
right. Leah
yeah.
says 9. Leah and Tom says 14.
You think more people will be at the last broadcast?
That is more than 11, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
But is that like usually what happens?
Yes, and then
People the
it'll be
final day?
very busy. It'll be very busy the last hour of the show. It'll be very packed. And everybody will, it'll be in a good
cry and
hug and kiss and
yeah.
throw babies. All right. It's 7-11.
Rain showers, high near 57 for today, 42 overnight, sunny and 56 for tomorrow. It's 41 in Racine and 41 in Elgin.
All right, we are broadcasting live. I did it, what time? I said it was 7-11, 6-11. All right, we are broadcasting live from the Hideaway at Royalton, Blue Waters in Jamaica with Travel Leaders, Discovery World Travel, and Fun Jet Vacations. Today is Open Phone Thursday. We're not going to take phone calls. That would send Corso into a tailspin. So we will do it via text. You can text us for Open Phone Thursday. Text to 815-283-0095. Studio, the keyword, followed by what you want to say for OPT, and we'll do some of those. Will Rock Morning Show. Thanks to Ray and Raymond Auto Group in Fox Lake and Antioch. We fire off the Jamaican text line version of Open Phone Thursday. Coming up next on Will Rock.
If you're
Open Phone Thursday. Open Phone Thursday. Couldn't be Wednesday. I couldn't be Friday. Open Phone Thursday with Tom and Thea. An angry call from Mr. Hate. Emily told Cole bang that jailbait. Christopher Walken wants more cowbell. Request a song, will tell you go to hell. Get a shameless plug for your business on band. Let's all take a trip to Emily Land. Open Phone Thursday. Open Phone Thursday. Couldn't be Wednesday. Couldn't be Friday. Open Phone Thursday with Tom and Ian. Meeting chicks at the Henry County Jail. if your cell phone drop, it's an epic fail. Paint store lady tries to pull a scam. If you're drunk or stoned, you're a JUCO fan. Tom from Europe, drunk that time. Some jerk called up and confessed to crime. Open phone Thursday. Open phone Thursday. Open phone Thursday. Couldn't be Wednesday. Couldn't be Wednesday. Couldn't be Friday. Couldn't be Friday. Open phone Thursday with Tom and
OPT. There's an OPT bed. It goes doodle-doodle-doodle. OPT, open phone Thursday, the text edition. You text us at 815-283-0095. Studio, the keyword followed by what you want to say for open phone Thursday. 815-283-0095. Studio, the keyword. I found that last commercial break, not the stream version, but the on-air one that we hear.
It was long.
Yeah, but it was also, I think it's interesting that we're now geofencing our on-air commercials. I don't even know how we do that, considering that everybody's listening to the same signal. So, did you hear that ad?
No.
You weren't listening to the spots?
No.
Oh, there was one for Secret Whole Body Deodorant.
Do you think that I need deodorant? Do I smell bad?
Oh, what are you? Anyway, I don't know. I hadn't noticed.
Do I smell bad for real?
Secret Whole Body Deodorant. It's
Someone come up here and smell my pits.
6:20 now. You're getting a taker. There's a taker. Do you want to come up and smell Leah's pits? Who would like to come up and smell Leah's pits?
For money?
No, we're not paying them.
He just did
They're
this.
not paying us. You would have to pay us. That's the kind of thing you pay. You Japanese businessmen. They all want to do it.
I don't think they smell.
No, all
Like,
these
there's not a
guys
smell.
want to do it. All these guys want to come up and smell your pits, but nobody will do it. They don't. They're afraid. They don't want to be, oh, you're that guy. You're the pit smelling guy. But they all want to do it. Who would like to come up and help Leah and smell her pits? Please, I'm imploring you. We need assistance. Now they're having a little discussion amongst themselves. And now they're deciding who gets to do it. Oh, they're going to do rock, paper, scissors. There it is.
Yeah.
Never mind. When you guys figure it out, let us know. No, you're fine. You're fine. Why don't you use the other mic down there? They got a mic closer to the other end of the table we haven't used yet. It's 6:20 now.
Rain showers, high near 57 for today.
I'm kidding. You smelled the light.
I
Come here.
don't.
You're fine. You're fine.
There's just no
You're
smell.
fine. There's nothing. You're dead. All right. You're not sweating. You've died.
Well, no, I was worried because I didn't put on deodorant today.
No, there it is. I didn't get in. Broadcasting live from one of the most beautiful conference rooms I've ever seen. Come to Jamaica and see the beautiful majesty of their conference rooms and smell girls' armpits. What a vacation. Cabin Fever Getaway. There is no other. 95 Will Rock, the rock station. It's 6:25 in the morning somewhere, and the Let's Get Up and Go Watch the People Sit and Talk crew has decided that they're going to have tequila shots. So.
Well, it was but you denied it.
I'm not having a tequila shot at
All right.
6:25 in the morning.
Well, I just ate one of my spicy sandwiches
Oh,
to
they're
make
so
sure
good.
something was in my
They're
stomach
so good.
before I poured tequila in it.
Here's a bit called "A Lady Drinks a Shot of Tequila and Erps Up a Spicy Sandwich on the Air."
Listen.
Those sandwiches are wonderful. You don't need salt. The sandwiches are delicious. All right, here we go. Instead of salt, tequila, lime, in Jamaica, it's spicy corned beef sandwich, tequila, lemon. Right? All right, here we go. Here we go.
Cheers, boys.
There you go. A little salt, a little tequila, and a little lemon for you if you want. There you go. You've invented the Mexican lemon drop in Jamaica. Congratulations. How you feeling? How's that going?
God.
Good morning. All right, you ready to go on? Good morning, Tim. How are you?
That sounds like a miserable start to a morning. No offense.
Leah's going to need a minute. If you watch the video, it looks like she's about to snap all over her computer. Shouldn't have had that greasy pork sandwich served in that dirty ashtray with a bottle of warm Schlitz
Oh, man.
while you're under a wool blanket in the attic in August.
If it would
Do you
have,
want to smell my armpits now?
Might wake
if
her
it
up.
would have been chilled, it would be fine.
All right. No, it wouldn't. It's still tequila at 6:25 in the morning.
Yeah, true.
All right, you ready to go on? There's salt everywhere. She's got to clean up her table in her hand.
Get your stuff together, Leah.
That ain't happening.
That's
It
not a
is
thing here.
6:27.
Rain showers, high near 57 for today, 42 tonight, sunny and 56 for tomorrow. It is 42 in Gurnee, and
You're a champ.
I don't know where I'm at
That's
now.
fine. That's fine.
95
Let's
Will
go
Rock.
with that.
95-second update. Another woman who almost ruined Leah's life, accused of striking a Waukegan police officer with a stolen
This
vehicle.
was the girl that tried
Yes.
to bang the car out of trouble on Leah was just trying to
I
go
was
to
just
the
trying to
store.
get donuts.
Just trying to
Just
get
wanted her
donuts, and she
donuts.
was caught in a crossfire almost.
She's out of the hospital and is now in the Lake County Jail. April Rains, accused of being under the influence of multiple drugs during the January 27th incident that took place in a parking lot near Grand and Green Bay Roads. The 27-year-old Kenosha County woman was ordered this week held on pretrial detention for multiple counts of aggravated battery to a peace officer and keeping Leah nearly
Away from
her
donuts.
I watched all of that, and I still went to the store afterwards, and I got my donuts.
Champ.
That
She's
just
a
means
champ.
but you want to know.
You are a machine.
It just means I
You
am
are-
so disconnected from life. I am just, it didn't even faze me.
I said, did you stop to offer, testimony or to render aid or anything? Because she was right there when there's the police car that the lady's slamming. She was right there. She would be the first witness in court.
I watched it all.
And she watched it all. And then instead of saying to the police, hey, I was in the front row, I can testify, she's, I got to get out of here to go get my donuts.
I still went to
And there
Julie
was
got
a
donuts.
woman arrested, and there was gunplay and cars slamming into each other and violence, things that you need to tell your therapist that you were witness to. And
Milk
Leah's
donuts.
I'm going to go get donuts now. Most people would be shaken up and would go home and sit down and cry or something.
Nope. I
No,
went to
she
Jewel.
wanted her damn donuts. Give me my donuts.
And then went back the next day.
Find out, right. It was such a great experience. She wanted to repeat. Find out when that lady is getting out. We want to loan her the Will Rock van because that thing has got to go. It is a piece of crap. But I would like to have her on the show, and we can offer her.
Ask a
be a
criminal?
bit.
No, yeah, but we could offer her help. She sounds like she probably needs some kind of rehab or
Yeah.
something. We could figure that out and have her on the show, and she could pay us with a box of donuts. See when she's getting out, if she'll be on the show, okay?
Done.
Well, I don't think she's in court until the end of the month, and
All
then
right.
she's not leaving until
And she's
trial's
hot,
over,
by
so.
the way. She's also one of the ones where you're like, wow, you were really good looking until drugs apparently ruined your life, allegedly. So, anyway, let us know when she gets out.
Will do. Will Rock Sports brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service. Chimney leaking, call Pratt's today for a free estimate. College basketball, number 11, Wisconsin falls for the third straight time, this time to unranked Michigan. Northwestern beats Nebraska. NHL, Blackhawks fall in their post-All-Star break return 2-1 to the Minnesota Wild. The Bucks take on the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight. The Bulls get the Memphis Grizzlies. And the Bears announced that they're raising season ticket prices by 8%. starting next year.
Are they going to be
quality
8% better?
product.
Once you have the kind of success they've had, you can raise prices
yeah,
a little, you
of
know?
course.
That's
Right?
what I was thinking, too.
You ought to be glad to be a Bear fan. If you're a Bear fan, you're like, wow, it only went up 8% and they suck. They're the worst team in the league. Think if it had gone, they'd been decent or not sucked even. You're lucky it's only 8%. Shut up and drink your $20 beer and sit down. Yeah.
And finally.
All right. You got to wash down the tequila a little more? You all right? All right.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Because it burns. I'm going to have a
I'm
hard time talking.
I'm proud of you. One of us had to do that, and it was you.
Well, no, Elwood stepped up too. So, because you were a little bit of a
Who
pussy.
is Elwood?
Elwood is our boss.
Oh, Mark?
Yeah.
Hey,
we
buddy.
call him Elwood at work, and Mark.
He's Mark.
Okay. All right.
I have spoken.
And finally, have you ever thrown, or did you ever throw a party?
Did you ever throw? This is the girl asked me right when we first started on the air together, have you ever run? I'm like, yeah, I was a child at one point.
I was a collegiate athlete.
I was a collegiate athlete.
Okay. No, did you ever throw a party when your parents were out of town?
All the time.
It was like-
not big parties, like 7 or 8 of us playing quarters.
Yeah.
That's it. And the neighbor, Deb Schlitz, would always, I know you're having a party. I'm going to tell your parents when you come home. And then my parents would come home. She was like Gladys Kravitz. She had her nose and everything. And then my parents would come home and Deb Schlitz would tell me at a party. And there were 18 people here. I have a list of license plates, all that stuff. And my parents, oh, thank you, Deb. Thank you very much. And then she would go away and I'd be like, so how was your trip? And they'd be like, good. They'd be like, yeah, a little party. Oh, okay. All right. It's good
That was
seeing
it?
you. Yeah.
They didn't care.
But she was a great lady. I loved her. I did. She was a wonderful human being. But so yes, I've run.
Okay. Well, you know that a party.
Duco ran from the police at his party, and then he realized he had to go back. It was his house. and there were kids going out the window. We had a party at Duco's house, and we had, I don't know, probably 300 kids. We went through town. We went through Hardee's. We went through McDonald's with a bullhorn, and we're announcing party at Duco's, drink a beer, get a bike. We weren't really giving away bikes, but Crazy TV Lenny always said that, buy a furniture, get a bike, buy this, get a bike, get a bike, get a bike, get a bike. So it was drink a beer, get a bike. We had Michael Jackson's album. This was when it just came out, and I thought it was, and kids were jumping up and down. You could feel the floor joist moving, as the room was shaking. And I took the Michael Jackson album and I smashed it, and the crowd went wild. And then I hid beer caps all around Duco's house. So for months after his parents got back, they were finding beer caps everywhere. Duco got in trouble again and again and again for the same party. I was an asshole in high school too. People loved me, unless you were Duco or his parents. They did not like me. Kids' parents did not let them hang out with me. So anyway, what's your story?
So, it goes sideways if your party ends up on the news. A teenager in Ohio, kind of similar to what you were saying, threw a party while her mom was out of town on Friday, and other kids intentionally trashed the place to get her in trouble.
A bunch of dicks, just like me.
Smashed a guitar, poured booze in the washing machine.
Well, I didn't do that. We didn't do any actual damage.
Super glued cinnamon to the countertops.
That is exciting.
One idiot ate one of the mom's plants.
What you're not supposed to eat house plants.
No.
All right.
Ate it.
That's its own punishment. Anyway, she got in trouble from mom?
Well, yeah. I mean, the lady said that she wouldn't know that this is like they're filing a criminal complaint against
really?
these kids. Yeah.
Oh. What a boring town that must be. Police have nothing to do. Did you ever throw one?
I lived in an apartment in high school.
That would have been cool.
So, yeah, but, not...
Leah's parties were lame.
Couldn't have too many people
They didn't
there.
even have a Michael Jackson album.
No.
They didn't
have
they didn't know what albums were. Anyway, it's 6:34. Coming up next, where'd Soup go? Coming up next, we will speak with the guest of honor. Soup is here. He's going to come up and hang out on stage with us. Can he come out and hang out on stage with us today? Is he going anywhere? Does he have any plans? Travel delays. Come on, bring him up here, and he should be right here this morning. We're going to have Soup here this morning. We had a picture of Duco the other day. This is Soup's ashes. All right, we're going to talk with Soup's kid about Soup's ashes coming up here with little mini Soup Jr. Live on the Cabin Fever Getaway, 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station. music or something. There we go.
Oh, yeah. But oh, yeah. All right.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Whole Jamaican vibe to everything today. 638 Will Rock Morning Show, broadcasting live from the Hideaway at Royalton Blue Waters in Jamaica. Travel leaders, Discovery World Travel, and Fun Jet Vacations. Soup's kid is here. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we got Soup out of the Jamaican
Airport.
jail.
Yeah, locker.
Yep.
Did you guys learn any lessons on this trip?
I learned that even though I call ahead and I try to plan for the best, I got to hope for the worst because government agencies don't talk to each other.
Right.
And maybe to just
Sneak that in next time. The longest time when we did this trip, the Cabin Fever Getaway, we just snuck the equipment into the countries. We didn't go and fill out any official paperwork.
Consulate.
And there's tons of paperwork to be done. They got to have the serial numbers of every piece of equipment and what it weighs and what it's for and all that. So they're very particular about what you bring in the country. And you brought a dehydrated body, basically. They're going to want to see some forms or something.
I'm pretty sure it's 60% dried malort.
Yeah.
So
That's
there you go.
So it's a toxin. It's a toxin.
It
too.
is.
If they had known that, they wouldn't have let it in.
Correct.
Yeah. So Soup is here. How many trips did your dad go on? Do you know how many? It had to be at least 10, right?
I want to say it was at least 12,
12?
because I know for 2016 he had Duco of the Day on day 5.
Yeah.
So if we're going back that far,
At least 8 years. I think he's probably 10 or 12
Yeah,
or
at
whatever.
least.
So anyway, he passed away very suddenly. Your dad was one of my favorite people. He always made the stories and the songs and all that on the trip, and was just a fun guy. He was a union electrician.
Yep, at IBW Local 150.
Okay, so he's a 150 guy, and we talk about them on the air. He loved being a union electrician.
Oh, he loved it.
Yeah, a lot of the guys on the trip have been union electricians, or retired union electricians or whatever. So we know those guys. And then your dad, it was very sudden. Like he wasn't going through anything. He just kind of. Yeah.
I talked to him 2 days before it happened. I was
Yeah.
actually making him a graphic for Duco of the Day for 2023.
Yeah.
And I made him the most interesting man in the world.
Yeah. Which your dad definitely qualifies for that. So when you got him back after he was cremated, is this all of him? Is all of him in there?
So our plans are to go to the next 5 or 6 Cabin Fever Getaways and put him there. So Dominican, Costa Rica, Mexico,
places
things like
he's
that.
been with us.
Correct.
That's how much meant this trip and these people meant. It's not just the trip, but it's the people that go on the trip every year. It's like having a group of best friends and all that. And you're learning that now.
I will be there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there until either he's gone or until I am. So
Can we leave him there for the morning?
you are more than welcome to leave him there.
I loved your dad. He was a great guy. So there's Soup. Soup, you knucklehead. Anyway, he's a knucklehead. He was a great guy. He was a knucklehead too, which I love because I'm a knucklehead.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was. And he loved his practical jokes.
Yeah.
He loved his dad jokes.
Yeah.
And he was probably one of, if not my best friend.
Yeah. I hated him. But anyway.
That's fair.
But no. He's a great guy. He's going to do the show with us this morning. All right, well, have fun.
will.
Don't forget your dad here, okay? Because
No,
I won't remember
no.
him. So what is that? That's something you keep? And
Nope.
that's,
So
it's a
it is 100% recyclable and it's a dispersion urn. So there's a pour spout at the top. So it's just like he's going to be at a bar.
all right. Anybody need a little soup in their coffee? Let us know. Just put a little soup in your coffee. So there you go. Duco always said when Duco and Soup are having a great time now if there's an afterlife. Duco always said he wanted his lungs scraped out and to smoke whatever was in there. So we'll have shots of Malort with a little dust of soup in them later on. He'd love that, but there ain't no way I'm drinking your dad. Don't worry. He's
No,
safe.
that's fair. No,
He's
no.
safe. He's safe. Well, thank you for bringing him up here.
Yeah, no problem.
Soup is the guest of honor on the show today. We're going to take a break. 6:42. Let's hear it for Soup. We'll take a break and we'll come back for more live from Jamaica, broadcasting live from the Hideaway at Royalton Blue Waters in Jamaica with Travel Leaders Discovery World Travel and Fun Jet Vacations. Looking for a vacation? Call Travel Leaders Discovery World Travel at 833-TL Trips. Let Travel Leaders lead you to peak season savings up to 60% for resort hotels in Mexico, the Caribbean, and Hawaii. Call the pros at Travel Leaders at 833-TL Trips. Hurry, last day to book is February 15th. More live from Jamaica next on WIIL Rock.
Oh, I'm already. No.
For Leah. More tequila. Drink it, Leah.
I'm not going to. I'll just let you know.
I was
going
to have one, but I can't have it without you. So I guess.
Okay, yeah, my ass.
All right. I guess I won't get any, so there's that.
You could have a shot of tequila.
No,
I'm just not
without,
partaking.
Not without you.
You're one behind.
I'm not gonna
Catch
do it
up,
without.
bro.
I'm not going to do it without you. Anyway, it's 6:47. Cabin fever getaway.
Rain showers today, high near 57, 42 overnight, sunny and 56. For tomorrow, it's 40 in Waukegan and 41 in Woodstock.
All right, Will Rock Morning Show, Cabin Fever Getaway live from the Hideaway at Royalton Blue Waters in Jamaica. Well, back home, we still get a 501 Club party tomorrow. If you're looking for something to do, your chance to hang with Tim Vandertook and Leah will be subbed by. Let me get there. Will be subbed by Jen Marr, and you can't tell the two of them apart.
It's uncanny.
Right. With the, it's just insane. And then Tim Vandertook is pretty much like I'm there.
You're just subbing a vowel. You're buying a vowel.
Tim Tom, same deal. 501 tomorrow, Tailgaters Bar and Grill in Caledonia. 325 bottles of Miller Lite. Your chance to win tickets for Blackstone Cherry, also tickets for Greta Van Fleet. It's all going on tomorrow at 501 at Tailgaters Bar and Grill on Highway 38 in Caledonia. There's no way Tim would act like me, but I could see Jen Meyer acting like you. So at the 501 Club party,
she's very social.
Yeah, but Vandertook could just be him and his daughter get sloppy drunk. So that's what's going on. Head out and see the hot mess tomorrow. 501 Club party with Miller Lite and Will Rock.
Hey, it's Emily, your favorite former morning show co-host, and it's that time of year. 2024 is
Coming up, a brand new bit that got invented in Jamaica moments ago.
Just moments ago.
A brand new bit, the world premiere. You guys are here for something very big.
First time ever.
World premiere of a brand new bit is coming up next. This is very exciting for you. You can tell your grandchildren about this. We have generational listening. Soup is here. His daughter is here. You get knocked up on this strip, that's 3 generations. So if you cared about the cabin fever group, you'd get pregnant.
Start procreating.
Yeah, but we got generational listening, and these people will be able to tell their grandchildren, who will probably still be listening to my old ass on the radio, they were there the moment we played the first ever time of this bit called What the Hell Is That? Coming up next, it's the first time, you're supposed to do it with me. Coming up, the first ever edition of
What the hell is that?
Don't yell in the mic, we'll be able to hear the nice people. Coming up, the first edition of What the Hell Is That? There you go, that's coming up next. Starring Leah. Starring Leah.
Me?
Yeah, you're going to love this. That is on the way in just a couple of minutes. It's 6:56.
I don't even know what I did. Rain showers, high near 57 for today, 42 overnight, sunny and 56 for tomorrow. It's 41 in Crystal Lake and 40 in Racine.
95 Will Rock 95-second update. OSHA expected to investigate after a man was seriously injured while working at Antioch earlier this week. Fire officials say it took place Tuesday morning when several pallets being moved by a forklift toppled onto a worker. The man had to be carefully extracted from the situation. It was taken to Advocate Condell, where he's since been stabilized. No further information was released. A volcano in southwestern Iceland has erupted for the 3rd time since December and sent jets of lava into the sky. The eruption this morning triggered the evacuation of the Blue Lagoon Spa, which is one of the island nation's biggest tourist attractions. It also triggered the 2nd evacuation since December of the coastal town of Grindavik.
You were very good with that.
By the way,
very good.
Yeah. I can't say the name of the volcano though. Too many vowels.
Bakken. Yeah,
something like that. Will Rock Sports
Wait,
brought to you
Lee
by.
and I are going to play Where's
Oh, yes.
Iceland on the map.
Oh, I don't want to.
You don't want to play Where's Iceland? Just
What's the
ballpark it for
difference
me.
between Iceland and Greenland?
That's a fun one. We'll play that
Yeah,
next. Where is Iceland?
Greenland is cold, Iceland is not. They didn't want the people to come to Iceland, so they told people it was cold. I already know this.
No, right. So they told them it was Iceland, and then Greenland is actually the one that's
the icy one, yeah.
I taught you this. Now find it on a map. She's looking. It's the little one. She's now making she's now
said,
rounding
yeah.
the map into like a semi-globe tube. Is that going to help you?
What am I looking for again?
Iceland. The volcano. You won't see the volcano on the map. It's just a piece of paper.
Geography.
Oh man, where did you went right here?
Yeah.
Oh man, it was so close. It was Scotland. It's
Close.
Iceland.
Yeah, close.
That's Iceland.
Yeah, Iceland and Greenland up there. She was very close. And now sports.
Will Rock Sports brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. Blackhawks were back to work after the All-Star break yesterday and right back to losing. They lost 2-1 to the Minnesota Wild. Bucks take on the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight. The Bulls get the Memphis Grizzlies. College basketball, number 11 Wisconsin falls for the 3rd straight game. This time they lose to Michigan. Northwestern beats Nebraska.
And finally, do you have a box of like old love letters?
Yes.
I have a box of letters from high school. Some maybe lovey, some are just.
I have love letters that girls sent me when I was in college.
Oh, in college you were being sent love
Once
letters.
in a while,
Yeah.
the girls would show up at the same place, and I would have to be I'd have to Greg Brady it.
Yeah.
Running back and forth between the.
I one time had my ex decorate my room for Valentine's Day, and then the guy that was like trying to court me came over to decorate, and my mom had to clear out my whole bedroom.
You got
so
double decorated.
I did.
Yeah.
And my
yeah.
mom was a champion. She won.
She did it for you.
She did it for me.
You know what that's called? That's called decorate, where you get decorated by multiple guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
You just
yeah,
made that up right now.
Yeah.
Well, there's a
Do you
toilet.
get what I was trying to say?
No.
Okay.
There's a toilet paper
Do you get
company.
what I was trying to say, Paul? No. All right. He says nobody
If
knows.
I don't get it, Paul definitely doesn't
he
get it.
gets it. It's a porn reference.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a toilet paper company called Who Gives a Crap, and
all right.
it's offering the public the chance to have old love letters turned into recycled toilet paper for Valentine's Day.
What do you mean recycled toilet paper?
They
recycle the love letters into
toilet paper, yeah.
It's
They're-
not toilet paper that's been recycled.
No,
If there's
no.
a one-use product in the world,
It's
with the
toilet
exception
paper.
of perhaps tampons, toilet paper would be on the top of my list of things not to recycle.
Well, I don't know. People do recyclable like diapers.
All right, I will bring you my toilet paper the rest of this trip, and I want you to get it into
No, thank you. I've
working
heard
o-
about your
working order again.
unloading of the
I'm
bowels.
a champ. I'm a champ on this trip. I'm having the best poop trip of my life.
Yeah, you are very regular on this trip.
This is incredible. Normally I have issues. I'm like, I wish I pooped like this at home. Whatever they put in the food is delightful here.
Well, the company, they're
You
accepting...
don't want to talk about my... Okay.
I don't. They're
All right.
accepting love letter donations through the end of February, and then are going to transform them into into toilet
But
paper,
if I
new
kept
toilet
these
paper.
old love letters, I obviously
But why do
don't
we
have
want, like-
disdain for these people. If I hated them, I'd just throw the love letters
But
out.
when you die, like it's just going to be another box that your kids are going to have
That's
to
fine.
go through.
I can throw them out. I don't need to wipe my butt with them. This is not how I get rid of things. Oh, here's a curio chest from Nani. Well, what do we do with it? I don't know. I want to get rid of it. Well, let's wipe our butts with it. All right. You don't just turn everything into toilet paper to get rid of it, right? What are you wiping your ass with today, Tom? It's a 72 Buick that died. My parents drove it for years. I wanted to recycle it, so now I wipe my butt with it. What is wrong with you?
It's
That's
not
not how
right.
you recycle things. All right? Aluminum cans in your ass.
Whatever. I care about the
Coming
earth.
up next, the first action-packed edition of What the Hell Is That? You don't remember the name of it. I know. Let's try it again. It's What the Hell Is That? Coming up next, the first ever edition of
What the hell is that?
Starring Leah. That's next, live in Jamaica on Will Rock.
Brought to you
Yeah, man. Will Rock Morning Show broadcasting live. The Hideaway at Royalton, Blue Waters in Jamaica with Travel Leaders, Discovery World Travel, and Fun Jet Vacation.
It's the first of its kind.
First time ever, first edition ever of a brand new bit called
What the hell is that?
All right, Leah is the star of this bit. So they put out a nice little spread for us. We got a bartender here. Let's hear it for a bartender. Yay! We got our bartenders. We got a little spread of food. There's little sandwiches. The corned beef sandwiches are like the most
delicious thing I've ever eaten.
I want that every day.
Every
I want
morning.
That little corned beef sandwiches.
Do we get the recipe? You
Yeah,
think?
I think it's corned beef on bread. No,
there's
like
some
mayo.
It's
like
some spice.
I think you mean like ham salad with corned beef or whatever.
Oh, it's just amazing.
So good. And the little cheese sandwiches, and there's cheese plate, and there's beautiful Jamaican charcuterie, not that crap you get in the USA.
Yeah.
And then there's a selection of fruits and pineapples and mangoes and whatever this is.
Oh.
So it's our first edition of What the Hell Is That? Does anybody know? No. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Leah's looking at it. It's some type of fruit. There seems to be a seed thing, and don't eat it yet.
I'm not eating it. I don't think I'm going to eat it.
Oh, you're eating
ever.
it.
No.
You're the star of What the Hell Is That?
I don't know. What if I'm allergic to it?
They wouldn't put it out if you can't. Well, what if I'm allergic to it? You can't think you're allergic to everything. Stop being crazy. You brought your EpiPen.
It's in the room.
We'll run up and get it.
You don't run.
So we're playing. Okay, someone will run up and get. I can barely walk now. So we'll play. What the hell is that? You're gonna try it and tell us what it is.
I do think it's dragon fruit.
It's some kind of fruit.
Yeah, I do think.
Are you picking that out? Is
Yeah.
that like a seed? I feel like this is on Survivor when they make you eat like sheep eyeballs or something to move on to the next level or the challenge. So you pick out the little seed.
What the hell is that?
She just said, is that good or bad? You eat out the middle. You don't eat the core,
I don't
right?
know. I
You
don't
eat
know. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like cantaloupe-ish. I think it's dragon fruit, you guys.
I'm not making this up. It smells like, or maybe it's, okay.
What?
Smell it.
Yeah, I am smelling it. Mine smells fine. You want to smell my pit again? What smells worse?
It smells like happy ending.
What the hell does it smell like?
That is a weird comparison. That's what your happy ending smells like?
Maybe I'm eating too much fruit. I don't know.
That's what yours smells like?
Yeah, 100%.
Really?
Or I got one that somebody
Well,
did
here's
that
the
on.
thing. Why do you know what it smells like? Do you, smell your hand afterwards?
Gets on
or-
things. I've smelled it.
So if it gets on things, you get down there and smell
I
it?
can
I don't know.
smell it. My nose
a
works.
really
Let's not
strange-
change the subject.
No.
Are you liking it?
No, I mean, I'm not going to finish it.
All right. There's the first ever edition of
What the hell is that? You just compared it to your... why would you ask me if I'm going to eat the rest of it? The answer is no, I'm saving it for Yola.
Well, that'll be a first. 7:10.
Now you know. Rain showers, high near 57 for
You
today.
give it to Soup.
There you go, Soup.
Soup's the only guy. Give it to him. He'll eat it. He eats everything. He likes it. Hey, Soupy. It's 7:10. We're live in Jamaica. 95 Will Rock, D-Rock Station. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Leah, Will Rock Morning Show, 714, broadcasting live. Cabin Fever Getaway, 25th one, and we're at the Hideaway at Royalton Blue Waters in Jamaica.
Rain showers today, high near 57, 42 tonight, sunny on 56. For tomorrow, it's 42 in Waukegan and 42 in Palatine.
Look how rainy it is here now. Look at all that rain outside. It's a horrible rainy day. That's why we're broadcasting from the most fabulous conference room in all the land, all of Jamaica. Once you've seen the conference rooms, the majesty of the Jamaican conference room, you'll never want a vacation anywhere else. I've been spending my days in here.
Listen, we're spending all the time outside, though, so whatever. We're just preparing in here.
All right. Oh, this is we're warming up.
We're
all right.
warming up,
My
yeah.
plate of bacon showed up. I didn't even, where is he? Where did he go? He just dropped the bacon and left? He did.
Oh, he's over there.
Thank you very much. I appreciate my plate of bacon every day. That way, there's one less person on the flight home. We can cremate me, and I can ride in the overhead with soup. That'll be fine. Why does that can of ashes smell like bacon? Well, it's obvious. Coming up next, we'll do Open Phone Thursday, the text line edition. Text in now if you have questions about the majesty that is the conference rooms of Jamaica. Text it in now to 815-283-0095. Make studio the first word in your message, followed by what you want to say on Open Phone Thursday. Will Rock Morning Show, thanks to the Ray and Raymond Auto Group in Fox Lake and Antioch. You know, that's the Super Bowl is coming up. Did you pick a team yet?
No. Do I need to do that before?
I think we do Kansas City because of that jerk that I met that was a Niners fan. That's all I got. That's all I got.
I don't mind if Kansas City wins.
Yeah. Plus, they're an underdog, like a couple points or whatever. Anyway, if you can guess the score of the game, by the way, perfectly, 95 Will Rock's Big Game, Big Score contest is going on. You have until about an hour before kickoff on Sunday to make your guess. You get it exactly right, you got a shot at $50,000. Free to play. Hit the Win Stuff page over at 95willrock.com to get in on it. Thanks to Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. WindyCityRooter.com. Big Game, Big Score from 95 Will Rock, the rock station. guess you can't ring your bell today. We did put another $9.51 in the Open Phone Thursday jackpot. Thanks to our friend Brett Kinnaman over at Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. Busy time of the year over there for Brett. So if you got tax things going on, talk to him.
I'm sure I could get a bell. But yeah, I did.
It is lame to ring a bell
it.
for texts anyway. This text says, tequila turns Leah into a goat. Did you make a goat sound when you did?
No, I think they mean the greatest of all time.
Okay. This says, miss being on the trip with you. Listening every day makes it worse. Oh, it's a horrible, horrible place we're at. You're not missing anything. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. There you go. It's really a good. I'm having one of the most fun cabin fever getaway trips I've ever had.
I've had several people tell me that.
It's one of the most fun ones.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I think it's one of the most fun ones.
Everyone's getting along, and it's
everyone
just
always
chill.
gets along. There's never been fist fights.
No?
Really? Well, now that your husband's here, there might be one. He has to stop rubbing his genitals on people.
It was one day.
Okay. As long as it's one day, boss, it's okay to rub your genitals on people. So you're safe, too. That's good to know. It's a good thing that happened before your dad got here. That would have been embarrassing. That's your dad. Hey, Pops. There we go. Whoops. Has anyone ever actually called in and confessed a crime? Love you guys. So that's in the Open Phone Thursday theme, and some jerk called up and confessed a crime. Everything in the Open Phone Thursday song has actually happened on Open Phone Thursday, including the guy that called up and confessed the crime. It was some guy, Duco was at a bar, and he was walking out, and some guy just cold-cocked him in the back of the head, knocked him out, like for no reason. He wasn't even talking with the guy beforehand or anything. Some dude just... knocked him out. He had to go to the hospital. There were medical problems because of it. Yeah. And who does that? You're going to punch somebody in a bar, at least stand up and punch him in the face. And Duco hadn't been interacting with the guy. So years later, like 2 years later, I think it was, we're on Open Phone Thursday, and the dude calls up. The dude calls up and is bragging about it. He's bragging about it to his no, it wasn't him. It was a guy that called that knew the guy, and the dude was bragging about it to his friends and whatever. So we had caller ID, so we called the guy back, and the guy's like, yeah, that's really me. Yeah, that's really my friend. So the police found out who the guy was and went and arrested him and put him in jail. The guy fled to Canada initially after he did it, and the friend had called up and said, yeah, my buddy's back in town. He's the guy who did that. He thought it was amusing that he knew the guy or whatever, but it ended up getting caught and ended up getting put in jail. So.
Did he do more than punch him in the back?
He had a record.
Okay.
He was, he's a scumbag. But, he called up and confessed on the air. The guy, then we got the guy on caller ID, and we called him. And
morons.
Yeah, he confessed doing it, and that was that. So there you go. There's Open Phone Thursday. Coming up a bit called Let's Talk to Our Boss's Dad. We'll do that. Our boss's dad surprised him here on the Cabin Fever Getaway. Mark, our program director, formerly Elwood, his dad just shows up and surprises him. So that's cool, huh?
Yeah, my dad, I can't even get him to answer my text messages.
Well, it would be a miracle if my dad showed up. So
well, Soup is here.
We buried him. We could dig it up and put it right next to Soup, though. They can hang out together. There you go. It's next year on the Cabin Fever Getaway, 26 Cabin Fever Getaway.
Dig up your loved
Bring
ones.
your dead loved ones is the name of the thing, and we'll just, boy, if my mom didn't get cremated, it is going to be messy. That's going to be hard to sneak into wherever we go, but I'll get her done. It is 7:23.
Rain showers today, high near 57.
A new bit called Let's Meet the Boss's Dad. You don't have to yell that one. Let's Meet the Boss's Dad is coming up live from Jamaica next on 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station.
The Jamaican star apple
Yeah.
is good to reduce the inflammation associated with pneumonia and laryngitis.
Bacon, it sounds like it's good for me. Which do you think I'm eating? I'll give you a hint,
bacon.
Tim. There you go. All right, you didn't need a hint. Yeah, I'm enjoying my bowl of
This
bacon.
is, yeah, I was going to say your 4th straight day of bolo bacon.
Every day, even though it's right next to regenerative fruit which will make me younger and healthier, I'm continuing to eat the bowl of bacon.
And dead soup.
Yeah, and soup is dead. So there you go.
That is our
The fruit doesn't work that good because it's right next to soup, and he's still in the can.
soup.
I loved that guy. He would love this. He would love being part of the show today. And there he is. There's soup. So coming up later on, Leah shall do a shot of Malort in his honor. It is 7:28.
Rain showers, high near 57, 42 tonight, sunny and 56 for tomorrow. It's 42 in Crystal Lake, 41 in Kenosha.
95, Will Rock 95-second update. Brought to you by 5 Star Firearms on Sheridan Road in Zion, just north of Route 173. A man suffering life-threatening injuries after a crash in Kenosha County took place Tuesday night when a vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed crashed while attempting to pass a vehicle on the shoulder. That crash ejected the driver, who is hospitalized. Alcohol thought to have been a factor in the crash that remains under investigation. Firefighters able to rescue a canine that had wandered onto an unstable ice field on a McHenry County lake. A nearby resident spotted the pooch that was stranded near the middle of Wonder Lake Tuesday afternoon. Rescue crews used an airboat to get to the animal, which was eventually taken aboard despite multiple attempts to escape. The dog was checked out by vets and has since been returned to its owner. Will Rock Sports College basketball. Northwestern beats Nebraska. Number 11 Wisconsin falls for the 3rd straight time. They lose to unranked Michigan. Blackhawks lose 2-1 to the Minnesota Wild. The Bucks take on the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight. The Bulls will get the Memphis Grizzlies.
And finally,
Sorry, you didn't use your little flap.
I don't have the flap anymore. You made fun of my flap. And
Oh, all right.
raise
We
your
have
hand.
hand signals on Monday. We have hand signals on the show all the time. And on Monday, instead of using the hand signals we normally do, she wrote a little note on a piece of paper and showed it to me. I'm like, the hand signals still work in Jamaica.
Yeah, but when we're in the studio, no one's watching us in our crazy hand
You don't want to do
signals.
the hand signals
I
in
don't
front
want
of people?
anyone to think that I'm having a seizure
Okay,
up
all
here.
I mean, you did have
And
tequila to
also-
start, you know.
And, well,
Yeah.
exactly. And also, I'm sitting across from you when we're in the studio. Right now, I'm sitting beside you. You're deaf, so I can't talk to you. Your headphones are blaring. So that was like my way of getting attention to you on the sly, on the side. I thought it was cute, but you didn't like it. So am I talking?
So you say one thing to her and it sends her off on that. That's everything. So, sure, go ahead and do the story.
Okay, raise your hand if you've had a bad haircut before.
No, I'm going to write it on a sheet of paper. All my haircuts were bad until I met Shannon, Chris Perfect's, whatever's going on there. But now I have good haircuts.
Now you get good haircuts.
Yeah.
I feel like
didn't
every
know.
time.
I thought it didn't matter. I just and that was it. And I looked like a penis with hair. You know, it was not good.
Well, I feel like it happens to everybody at least once in their life. And this man, he's a Russian man, so get your accent ready.
Russian men get haircut.
He was on a vacation
Da
in Thailand.
da.
He was caught on camera. After he got a bad haircut, he became very angry. He saw his botched haircut in the mirror.
head? I look like talking penis.
So he started swearing at the barber.
you. Ich liebe dich. That's German. Ein Zweiter. No, still German. Den de Batrici Chariot Piat. There's him swearing at the barber.
Okay.
I just counted to 5, but that's all I know.
Well, he took matters into his own head.
Yuri Gagarin, Valentina Tereskova, Perestroika, Glasnost.
He turned around and shaved the barber's head in revenge for the
How
bad
do you
haircut.
do that? You have to sit on the guy's chest and get the razor out.
He
and
grabbed
shave the guy's
the
hair?
clippers and just
Wow.
went after him.
Wow.
And then
Wow.
stormed out without paying.
Yeah, yeah. Boris Yeltsin. And then he just
And then
ran
he
out. All right.
left. Yeah. So,
That's it. That's all I got. I did my Russian for you though. Did you like it? Was
No.
it good? No.
not as good as
It was
you.
all actual Russian. I said.
How do you know to count to 5 in Russian?
I don't know. I think I was really into the space program, and when they would launch the Soyuz, they would, do the backwards countdown. So I took it and reversed it, and now I know how to count to 5 in Russian. Один, два, три, четыре, пять.
Wow.
You got to sound like you're going to kill somebody, like they took your drug shipment, and you got them hanging up there. And Один, два, три, четыре, пять. And then you walk out, and somehow they get free, and they hunt you down and kill you.
Yeah. That's
right?
Yeah.
And then Yuri Gagarin was the first man in space. I said that. Valentina Tereshkova was the first woman in space. Everybody, Sally Ride. We didn't catch up with them and women in space for decades. For decades.
Silly. Well, because they should be making a
Because
sandwich.
you should be making sandwiches. I'm glad you understand that. Glasnost, perestroika, young Yola, Lila. I was trying to get Leah and Yola together and like King Loya. I'm probably high. It's 7:32. Coming up next, we're going to talk to our boss's dad. I've been told to watch him because he goes off topic. So I have to be careful. My boss told me that, and I said, look what I work with every morning.
You are just as bad, if not worse, than me.
I live off topic, only when I'm high. So, I'm not. I'm pretty much... We'll see if we can stay on topic with the boss's dad coming up next on Will Rock. Jamaica music. I'm waiting for the beat to drop. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What is this?
I don't know. It's Meet the Boss's dad. Mark's dad surprised him here in Jamaica. We say good morning to Craig. How are you this morning?
I'm doing fine.
Yeah.
I'm here. It's nice.
You surprised your knucklehead kid here at the resort. You told him you weren't coming, and then you just showed up.
Yep.
And he was, what, Dad? And then he was like, oh crap, hide this stuff. So how long have you known Mark?
A couple years at least.
Yeah, all his life. So, was he always kind of a knucklehead, or is he, straightened out? Is this the good?
No, he was always a knucklehead.
Yeah.
I was surprised he graduated college.
Really? Yeah. My parents were surprised they were just thrilled I didn't end up in prison. So you at least had that going for you. Now, when he told you he was going to get in and do radio, what was your first thought?
He got a job.
Oh, you were surprised he got a job. Yeah. The bar's low on everything on him or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a most embarrassing story about him in his youth? He's pacing like a cat in a
Yeah, I know.
Right
He's
now.
like,
what do you have? Like, what was the most? Did he wet the bed into his 20s, or?
Thing is, he was always good growing up.
Yeah.
The worst thing is, I guess sometimes I watched him playing baseball.
And he was not a good baseball player.
No, and I was.
I was gonna say that.
Oh, what a letdown!
That was the family line of work, right? You got into the minor leagues, right?
Yep.
What position did you play?
Third base.
Third base. So you got the arm. You're ready.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I didn't have the speed.
Yeah. And so he tried to play base.
He runs like me.
Okay. See, and you make fun of my running, or I could be in a foot race with my boss. So what? Now he tells me that you have a business where you launder money for the mob. Then we're not supposed to mess with him because you're an East Coast guy.
Not really the mob. It's Egyptians.
Okay. All right. So you're laundering money for copious amounts of Egyptians now, are you?
Yeah.
Wow, I was close on the laundering money for the mob thing.
Yeah.
What are your hopes for him? I mean, obviously he's not going to make it in radio. Do you have future hopes or aspirations? What would you like him to do?
He's got a good supportive wife, so.
Yeah. Stay married. The bar is low. Don't F up your marriage is all your dad cares about. Not your career, not anything else. Do you want grandchildren?
Well, we did, but between two kids, neither of them.
Yeah. What do you think? You think it's a low sperm count, or what is? Or he just doesn't?
Maybe he just doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Too busy working.
Yeah.
There are
Both-
people that
both
don't like
of 'em.
kids.
Working. He sits on his ass all day and does
He rides
absolutely
a
nothing.
skateboard
He
around
rides
the
a
studio.
skateboard. Have you seen this? He still rides his skateboard.
You should have saw him when he was at the first radio station.
What happened? What was that?
Well, I had the delicatessen back then.
Yeah.
So he used to come work.
At the deli?
2 or 3 deli, make money.
Yeah.
Cost me more in food when he left because he lived with a couple guys.
And steal all the food from the
Yeah.
deli? Yeah, that's radio.
So-
Stealing deli. That's about how we do it. All right, well, thanks for coming. Are you
No
having
problem.
fun on the trip?
Oh, this is great.
Have you hung out with
So-
any of our listeners?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've met a lot of people.
They're horrible people.
Yeah.
No, they're so fun, right?
Yeah, everybody
All right.
is.
All right. Be careful. Don't get in trouble, all right?
Never.
Your kid's a knucklehead.
If I do get in trouble, he'll get me out of it.
I'm glad you're here. It's the first he was sober the whole trip. When you showed up, he stopped partying. So he's been high as a kite. All right, well, it's good meeting you, Craig. Thanks for coming by and seeing us today. That's Mark's dad, everybody. There's my
Give it up for
boss's
him.
dad. I got inside information on my boss now. We're good. You did. That time when he was a horrible baseball player.
That's all he got.
He's got to stay married. This is what his dad wants. It's 7:40 now.
Rain showers today with a high near 57.
Let's mark the CFG bingo card coming up. We'll see what we got today. Broadcasting live from the Hideaway at Royalton Blue Waters in Jamaica with Travel Leaders, Discovery World Travel, Fun Jet Vacations, and 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. Did you see the video?
I did.
It's disturbing.
Yeah, I saw it all.
We'll talk about it later on. But that is going to definitely be on the bingo card. We got some other bingo card things, too. It's the 95 WIIL Rock Morning Show, broadcasting live from the Hideaway at Royalton Blue Waters in Jamaica with travel leaders, Discovery World Travel, and Fun Jet Vacations. We've got some bingo card calling to do for our CFG bingo cards. If you fill in the whole card, the people who are on the trip, they qualify for next year's trip, provided we're allowed to have one. We shall see. It is 7:44.
Rain showers today with a high near 57, 42 overnight. Sunny and 56 for tomorrow. It's 41 in Kenosha and 42 in Highland Park.
Want some cash? We got it for you. 95 WIIL Rocks cash for couples. Your chance to win $2,000. Just go over to the win stuff page at 95WIILRock.com. Look, if you're single, sign up anyway. And then just fake like you have a relationship. You've been telling your family that for years anyway. You just go over to 95WIILRock.com, enter some info. You can enter once every day. Your chance to win $2,000 with 95 WIIL Rocks cash for couples. It's thanks to the Volo Museum. Over 200,000 square feet of collections. Volo Village Road in Volo. Cash for couples. Win it on the Win Stuff page at 95WIILRock.com. That's a good one. Come on. 95 WIIL Rock. Cabin Fever Getaway, number 25. We're broadcasting live from Jamaica. The Hideaway at Royalton Blue Waters in Jamaica with travel leaders and Fun Jet Vacations. So We're doing bingo with our CFGers that are here. We gave them bingo cards. Leah printed out these cards. I came up with all the different things. And whoever fills their card in first, blackout, so you got to fill in all the card, gets qualified for next year's trip.
Anyone close?
Anybody, you got your bingo cards? We got more. Do we only have 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're missing 2. But all right, so I'll give you a couple right now. Here we go. What's that smell is going to be crossed off. What's that smell? I was sitting on the beach yesterday and just a billowing cloud. Like I got a contact. You'd think at the beach you're outside.
Yeah,
but
so
it was
much air.
literally like I was sitting in a bong. It was very exciting.
Did you get high?
I don't know. I had a really good afternoon, so I think so. And then weed sales. Those guys are everywhere on the beach.
They're in the water.
Yeah, they come paddling up. I can't understand what they're saying most of the time. So I just smile and say, yeah, man. But I think I'm buying things. I don't know.
Ryan got something.
Yeah, what do you get? Do you want to know? Okay, so there's that.
I think it goes without saying.
Oh, okay. All right. And how was it?
I think it was good. I don't know. He's not here.
All right. Well, there you go. It must have been good. We've got another one we're going to mark later on this morning that comes with a very exciting story. And never accept clothes from people, even if you know them. Oh, Malort, we got to do it. Well, we'll do that later on.
We got to do that if Dan comes down.
We're going to have a shot of Malort with soup. So we'll do that
I
later.
will not be partaking. I'm sorry.
What a wimp. Have another shot of tequila?
No.
All right.
Nothing's sitting well with me right now.
Anyway, it is 7:51. More bingo cards calls coming up in just a little bit.
Rain showers today with a high near 57.
Live in Jamaica on the Cabin Fever Getaway, 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station.
Wanted multiple beers already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
how
no, the
many?
bartender did how many? It's like,
Oh.
come on, man. You're in Jamaica. You're on vacation. But I'm switching to mimosa, and you can have orange or pineapple mimosa. Look at Leah's cocktailing today.
Pineapple mimosa sounds
is
pretty
good.
good. Yeah.
You can. I have vodka, and you can make a screwdriver at work. I don't know if there's orange juice anywhere, but there's vodka in my office. There's a full bar in my office above my desk in that cabinet. So anything you want, go ahead. Leah's coming. We'll be here in a minute. While we stall, Dale is here from Double D's Truffles and Treats. They make delicious chocolate and candies and treats of the normal variety. Now, in Illinois, it's okay for you to make the weed candy,
That's normal.
but you can't sell it without a light, so you just give it to me. And today we're having some chocolates with my friend Rick has never had one of your delicious treats, and he's going to have a whole one today.
Oh, no.
You are, too. We're all doing it with Rick
I'm
today.
not.
It's going to be a lot of fun watching him.
Right. So, like, what have we been eating? Is that just candies, or because it's not a brownie?
Well, it is a brownie, but then I take it as soon as it's out of the oven, and I throw it in a big vat of melted chocolate, and I make it into a brownie fudge.
Oh, it's like a little candy thing, right? And people are also like, well, how many milligrams? I'm like, Dale don't know. I don't know.
Somewhere around 100, I guess.
Okay, so there you go. That's our afternoon. That's our day and our afternoon. So be ready. We're doing it at 11 o'clock with our friend Rick.
I will have them here ready.
All right. Double D's Truffles and Treats on the Facebook for the regular candy, not the right.
Always the regular
Oh,
candy.
just the regular, not the fun candy, which is only for his friends, and we're here in Jamaica. There you go. What did you say? Whatever you want. Anyway, whatever you want. Double D's Truffles and Treats. There you go. It's you good? You got me a mimosa. What'd you get?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, wait a second. Where's your remote? Oh, it's right there.
What'd you get? Yeah, I'm good.
Here you go. Cheers.
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 We be drinking. There you go.
Let's go.
And Jamin?
Yeah, man. Everything I
All right, we're jamming. It's 7:57.
Rain showers today with a high near 57, 42 overnight.
Yeah.
Sunny and 56 for tomorrow. It's 42 in Beach Park and 41 in Fox
We
Lake.
have our weed and our drinking squared away, Tim. You may now do the news.
What is
You're all
this?
ready to go.
Yeah.
95 Will Rock, 95-second update. A Libertyville business releasing a statement after a fire Tuesday night that left it severely damaged. The operators of Joseph's Florist at the 1000 block of Milwaukee Avenue thanked the community for their support in the wake of the blaze, but said they don't know yet what their plans are moving forward. 18 different fire departments assisted Libertyville in extinguishing that blaze, the cause of which is still under investigation. The universities of Wisconsin launching a new website that lists all online courses available across the system's 13 campuses. Officials said Wednesday that online.wisconsin.edu lists more than 200 online programs, including courses in 10 associate's degrees, 99 bachelor's, and 95 master's programs. It also includes links to the campuses that offer those courses. Will Rock Sports brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. The pros today, the Bucks take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Bulls get the Memphis Grizzlies. College basketball yesterday, the third straight loss for number 11 Wisconsin. They lose to unranked Michigan. Northwestern beats Nebraska. Blackhawks back after the All-Star break. They lose 2-1 to the Minnesota Wild.
They brought me my beer. Good
Yes, they
place.
did.
Good place.
Yeah,
How many?
Two.
I have one here, and they're keeping one cold for me. So there we go.
Always got to have a backup beer.
Gotta have a backup here after the mimosa. We'll do that.
And finally, have you ever been to a wedding where a brawl broke out?
No. I had a friend that we used to work with, great guy, who was DJing a wedding. I think it was in Zion.
Stop. You're just trying to throw the town under the bus.
No.
It really was in Zion.
I think it was in
I don't think there's
Zion.
anywhere to get married in
there-
Zion,
he
but
was
sure.
somewhere- or they were from there or what, but he was
Okay.
there, and it was a straight up like brawl, like multiple people. It's like the thing you see in a movie or whatever.
I had a situation where I was at a wedding and the cops came, and it
Yeah.
was because the families were
Brawling.
they were fighting with each other.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wedding season. If you have a wedding coming up and you've got open bar and you expect action like that, please invite us. We'll bring
I
a
just
gift.
want to see it.
Yeah,
but
we'll
it
crash.
wasn't even over anything about open bar or like
Nothing good? No?
family drama. It was a Pakistani wedding, and recently it broke out into just mass chaos because the groom's uncle didn't get enough sheep mutton in his rice dish.
Well, why did he get shorted on the sheep
He
mutton?
didn't. Yeah, he said it was
Damn
lacking
it.
meat.
Yeah.
A video of the incident shows guests throwing chairs and tables at each other. A few women tried to stop the brawl, but that just escalated it. It lasted 6 minutes.
Have you ever had mutton?
No, we've talked about this before.
Nothing worth fighting over.
No?
No.
Not good?
No.
Maybe you haven't had the right
right mutton. I need to have wedding mutton. Yeah. And if I don't get
and I'm
enough.
sure have you ever had Pakistani mutton?
That's the best of all the muttons.
Well, there are things that like we try to do here in the States.
We don't do it well. But so that was a Pakistani, so it was good mutton.
Yeah.
And that's why I guess it makes complete sense. I would throw a chair at you if you tried to make me eat mutton. It is 8 o'clock now. Coming up next, live on the Cabin Fever Getaway. Wayne, something we have to discuss, and that's coming up next. Are you ready?
All right.
All right. All right. It's coming up next, live in Jamaica, 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. Just like that. Oh no, it's not things you do that really hurts.
That was beautiful. Look at everyone's leaving now. Don't leave.
I'm not the kind of girl who gives up just like that. Why are they leaving? Oh no, they're moving furniture
away
We're
from
taking
you.
over. Broadcasting live from the majesty and beauty that is the beautiful conference rooms of Jamaica. What a beautiful... I can see some trees out there.
We're going to be outside tomorrow.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think this is it. We're just conference room people now. This is all right, I mean, the chairs are nice. I'd like to pull up now a slide about our Q3 earnings. We're going to talk about the fact that you people are not closing on enough deals. You're not going to get the sale unless you make the ask. We people put down your phones. We're going to learn how to make a sale. Our numbers are terrible. There will be no bonuses this year. Pay attention. See, this is a good conference room. Yeah. Who's got their Weenus reports ready? It's 8:04. Wayne is just, I can't look at him and take him seriously. He got the cornrow hair braid just like Leah.
Yeah, I think he looks great.
We're twinning.
It looks better on you than it looks on her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Said
We're
no
twinning.
one ever.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. You look like John Travolta in Battlefield Earth is what you both look like.
I look like Alicia Keys.
Sure. So you know John Travolta in Battlefield Earth? It's a horrible movie, just really bad. It's a Scientology movie, and it's actually a story that is in the Scientology books, because they believe about the space aliens and all of that stuff. If you Google right now, sir, are you Googling this? John Travolta, Battlefield Earth. Are you going to Google that? John Travolta.
I Googled Travel Field North. What is it called?
Battlefield Earth. John Travolta in Battlefield Earth. You basically look like the largest of the Kardashian sisters with cornrows.
Wow, that was rude.
The big one. Well, now why are you looking at Are you looking at John Travolta in Battlefield Earth?
I'm just trying to digest the fact that you just told me I look like the largest of the Kardashians.
Well, not the size one. There's nothing wrong with being the large one. I'm just saying that's the one that you look like, the one that's taller than the rest. Which is that Chloe? I don't know which one. Okay. But she looks like that in Battle. Does that look like you, Battle?
No, that's not even close.
Wayne, right?
You're kind of a dick, but all right, go on with Wayne.
Okay, so it's hard to look at you and take you seriously. How long did it take for them to sort of braid your hair?
My wife did it, and it took about 45 minutes.
All right. Oh, like Leah did. You left like half.
Well, my wife did all of it up to the point where we ran out of rubber bands.
Oh, so it was a lack of rubber bands.
Yeah, so we got rubber bands from Mark's wife because she had a secret stash of rubber bands.
Because you got to travel with rubber bands.
Right. She had rubber bands and bobby pins and all this other stuff.
It's just fun to say rubber bands. What?
They're hair rubber bands. It's purposely for your hair.
So she was planning on doing some of this?
Well, you use them for other things.
People travel with them. Right. I don't know. You act like I'm supposed to know this. Do I look
I'm trying to teach you.
I look like a rubber band in the hair guy? All right, so but I said that if you did that, somebody said they'd pay the person who did it, but your wife did it for free. Did she take the money?
No.
All right.
We ended up working it out with Paul where it's fine. He just keeps going to the bar and getting us drinks. So
all right.
Works out well that way.
But you were supposed to pay him, not him paying you.
Well, no, he was supposed to pay the person that did the
He was going to pay for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So your wife.
Right.
But, all right.
She did
and
it
then
for free.
I was supposed to pay you $100 for doing it.
If I last until we get home.
But you only kind of half did it, so I think it's $50 now.
It didn't matter either way. It was still something fun to do.
And how long are you going to keep it?
Until I'm tired of it.
I applaud you for being fun. Do you still wash your hair? Do you still wash your hair?
No.
So you don't wash your hair? You
No, raise your hand if you wash your hair with braids. No.
Okay, nobody has braids.
Do you wash your hair with braids?
Do you wash your hair with braids? Yeah, she washes it. We'll hose you down later.
Wait, you do? I thought I wasn't even supposed to get them wet.
No, and don't feed them after midnight. They're not gremlins. They're braids. Nobody feed Leah's hair after midnight or get it wet. It'll lose its. All right. Well, you look good, Wayne.
I think it's working for Wayne.
Yeah. It's something fun.
Some people can pull it off, and some people can't. That's all there is to it. So.
Did you read the text line?
Yeah.
I thought that's why we were going to talk.
Oh, and that's
to
why I was reading. That's why we're talking to you, Wayne. Somebody says, who is that hot guy walking around in a gray tank top? So you're a hot guy now. Congratulations.
I didn't know that was a
All
thing.
it took was the braids.
I think Wayne, I don't think hot guy. I think Otto, the bus driver from The Simpsons.
Right, true.
Hey, little dude. There it is, right there. You look good, Wayne. Good job.
Thank you.
And I look like the big Kardashian.
John Travolta in Battlefield Earth. It's 8:08.
Rain showers today with a high near 57.
You look good. It's wonderful, and you're in the spirit. All right? And she says I'm number one. I think you're supposed to do it with a different finger. We're live in Jamaica, 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. Rock the Rock Station, Tom and Leah, Will Rock Morning Show. It's 8:12.
Rain showers today with a high near 57. 42 tonight, sunny and 56 for tomorrow. It's 40-something.
You know, your hair looks great.
I don't care about my hair.
I know you don't. That's obvious.
It's my size.
What about your size?
You told me I look like the big Kardashian.
I wasn't saying your size. I was saying your hair looks like the hair of the larger Kardashian.
She's not big anymore either.
I
Chloe?
don't care what her. I just mean she's the tallest of the sisters.
And I am short. I'm missing the comparison, I
your
guess.
Your hair looks like her. You look like her. She had that kind of hair,
Did
and
she
looks like John Travolta in Battlefield Earth, and so do you.
All right.
It has nothing to do with your son. What would it matter if it did?
I don't know. I'm a little self-conscious about
Obviously, I would be too if I had hair that looked like that.
Shut up.
It's 8:13. Will Rock Morning Show. Thanks to the Ray and Raymond Auto Group and Fox Lake Antioch. She's relentless with this, just badgering me all the time. I don't know what's going on. You should have a drink.
Well, I'm waiting for my husband if Spiz would stop talking to him.
Spiz, shut up and leave him alone. He's got to bring Leah a drink. All right.
Oh, he's talking to him.
Spiz has got interesting shirts. What's your shirt say today, Spiz? It says, just walk closer here. It's very bright up here.
Oh.
Spend fitties, pet kitties. Okay, all right, Spiz. Are any of these shirts working for you?
The one said smile if you're horny.
Yeah. Did anybody smile at you when you were wearing the smile? Spiz,
did.
For those listening on the radio, Spiz, by the way, looks exactly like a Spiz would look. You close your eyes, and like people are always saying to me, I want to put a face with the voice. You can put Spiz with the name. Spiz looks like a Spiz. He's like a kid in an 80s sitcom. Oh, here comes Spiz, and he's got a catchphrase. What, did I do that? You know, I don't know, something or whatever. So spend fitties, pet kitties, suck. All right. Did smile if you're horny? Did anybody smile at you? Did it work? No. Some of the British girls did? Yeah. Were they indeed horny? They were what? They were Hogwarts. They were Harry Potter. You were attempting to talk to children you were talking about Harry Potter with children from England. He's going to get arrested. All right, are you going to spend fitties today? Do you have any fitties on you? Show me your fitties. Okay, you're promising, and then if you don't have the fitties, how do you think you're going to pet the kitties or suck the what? $1 bills? Those aren't fitties. Okay, you're hoping to run into somebody who's stupid who doesn't understand our dollar system. Is that what it is? Let us know if it works out. I can't wait to see tomorrow's shirt. There's Spiz, everybody. He's hiding little fish around the resort. You can find them in their keepsakes. Did anybody find Nemo today? Oh, we already found him? You already found him. All right. All right. There you go. There's Spiz. That's your Spiz moment on the Cabin Fever Getaway. It's 8:15. Will Rock Morning Show, broadcasting live from the Hideaway at Royalton, Blue Waters in Jamaica, with travel leaders, Discovery World Travel, Fun Jet Vacations, and 95 Will Rock. Will Rock Morning Show. Thanks to the Ray and Raymond Auto Group in Fox Lake and Antioch. Coming up next, I have no idea. I think we're just going to have some drinks.
Let's BS.
And hang. We'll be BSing with Leah. I love that. Leah's in charge of the next break. BSing with Leah next on Will Rock. I was just zoning out there, but now time for BSing with Leah on the Cabin Fever Getaway.
Well, no, because last night I went on an excursion that you were supposed to go on.
The Luminous Lagoon.
Which you decided to go dancing
we
instead.
Decided that it was dancing night. So after dinner, Yola went dancing.
Good for Yola.
I went to bed. I was done, so I went to bed. So you went. Tell us about the Luminous Lagoon.
So it was less than 5 minutes away. Not even kidding. Unfortunately, luminous-wise, it wasn't the best.
It did not illuminate much.
Well, there were a couple reasons. One, the weather, because it's been cloudy the last couple of days and rainy, so the water is cold on top. And it causes them to go down to the bottom.
Yes.
And then also, we didn't have a lot of people that wanted to jump in. Guess who was the first one to jump in?
Your husband,
of
obviously.
Course he was. And then I followed.
Anybody else jump in?
I followed in suit. I went with him, and then
you.
I swam around the boat, which I found out I think I'm in shape. I do a lot of cardio. I do a lot of weightlifting. I was out of breath.
The ocean is a foreboding place at times.
Well, and also,
were you in it's a lagoon. Now, is it an estuary or not?
Well, I don't even know what that is.
Well, is the water brackish?
What does that mean?
Okay. The water was indeed brackish. It is an estuary where fresh water flows into the sea.
Yes, the river.
And then that makes the water brackish as the salinity changes.
They told you not to touch the ground because it was mud. So then I'm like swimming and I'm making sure that like I'm not touching the ground.
Yeah. How deep is the water?
Only like 5-6 feet.
Okay.
So
you could stand, but they told you not to.
But they told you not to. They also had vinegar on the boat because
obviously.
Did you know?
For douching.
No.
Oh.
Did you know? Because I didn't know this. It was the number one thing I learned yesterday. Everyone says, if you get stung by a jellyfish, then you need, vinegar is actually the thing to do.
I carry anytime I go to the beach a jug of vinegar.
Vinegar?
Yeah.
Well, you should.
But I carry it in my bladder, so if you need my vinegar, I have it for you.
I offered it up to Jess, Jim's wife,
because she was stung?
Well, she was nervous about going. She ended up not going because of the jellyfish thing, and they said that it was like a species of jellyfish, and if you get stung by it, it's more of just like an itch.
Okay.
It's not like the jellyfish sting.
But I could still ask you to pee on me.
Yeah.
All right, and you would.
So then we're, cracking wise about R. Kelly and stuff, and our boat guy was fantastic. And there's like a local bar there that we're hanging out with the locals, having beers, and they're doing fire tricks.
Were they playing dominoes?
They were playing something. I don't remember what it was.
Smacking the table hard?
I don't recall that.
May have been dominoes. They like dominoes.
So we went in, and it was cool because you could feel, like, it was weird because the water was really cold up top from the rain, but then you could feel underneath where it was warm, and the microorganisms were in there.
You
like
had a what?
Microorganisms.
Okay, all right.
Not microorganisms.
Maybe you'll get full size one time. So you did see some of the illuminous.
I did. I mean, it wasn't like what you would ideally want. What people were looking for is the stuff that on TikTok and on all the socials, so you could get the pics.
It looks incredible. Like it's like ooh, but it was still cool.
Well, they said that when they first discovered it, they thought it was like a supernatural thing. People didn't know exactly what it was.
It was
and then
Jesus.
Scientists, looked into
everything. Yeah.
And discovered what it was that it was illuminating.
And what did you find most interesting? The sight of that, or the difference in temperature?
The difference in temperature was really.
That's a thermocline is what you went through. Did they explain a thermocline to you?
A little bit.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it was wild though. It was definitely like something check did it.
Good job. Way to go. Yeah.
Thanks.
Now get your hair braided and you're full on Jamaica. Hey, look at you. There you go. Embracing. There you go. There you go. Leah will not be returning with us. It's 8:24.
Well, don't say that. We still have 2 full days. Rain showers today, high near
knock on wood.
57.
All right. Coming up, Jim and Justin will be here from Modern Day Romeos. I can't wait to hear the song. Hung out with those guys yesterday. And, of course, we'll get you the CFG phrase of the day, your chance to win a trip on the Cabin Fever Getaway. Coming up, live from Jamaica on 95.0 Rock, the Rock Station. Rock the Rock Station, 828 Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah broadcasting live on the Cabin Fever Getaway. We're at the Hideaway at Royalton, Blue Waters in Jamaica with travel leaders, Discovery World Travel, and Fun Jet Vacations. If you're looking for a vacation, call Travel Leaders, Discovery World Travel at 833-TL Trips. Let Travel Leaders lead you to peak season savings up to 60% for resort hotels in Mexico, the Caribbean, and Hawaii. Call the pros at Travel Leaders at 833-TL Trips. Hurry, last day to book is February 15th.
Rain showers today, high near 57, 42 tonight, sunny and 56 for tomorrow. It's 46 in Woodstock and 44 in Lake Forest.
95, Will Rock 95-second update. A woman accused of striking a Waukegan police officer with a stolen vehicle is out of the hospital and is now behind bars. April Raines accused of being under the influence of multiple drugs during the January 27th incident that took place in a parking lot near Grand and Green Bay Roads. The 27-year-old Kenosha County woman ordered this week to be held until trial for multiple counts of aggravated battery to a peace officer and more. And keeping Leah from her
donut run.
But only
I
for
got
a short time.
I was successful, yeah.
Finally.
Nothing's
Only
going to
for a
keep
short
me
time.
from the donuts.
Yes.
They were for the kids. I didn't even eat the damn donuts.
Yeah, risked her life to get them
I really
donuts, and
did.
the little brats don't even care.
How much she loves her children.
Yeah, exactly.
Will Rock Sports brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service for cleaning, repairs, and rebuilds. Go to prattschimney.com. Number 11, Wisconsin falls in college basketball to unranked Michigan. Wisconsin's third straight loss. Northwestern beats Nebraska. Blackhawks lose to the Minnesota Wild 2-1. Bucks in action tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Bulls get the Memphis Grizzlies.
And finally, every time I do a kicker story, Tom always wants to know why. Like, why?
They never put why in these stories.
I got the why.
And it's all the stories. The only question should be why.
Yeah, why do the people do what they do?
You
But
have
I mean,
a
look
why
at
in
these.
this?
Look at these people.
Why
we're on
do these
vacation
people do
with.
this? Why is Paul here every morning at the beginning of the broadcast? Why do we have how many people today? 11, 12, whatever, at the beginning of why? Why? Go sleep somewhere, you know? You're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Why? Exactly.
Exactly.
Why?
Why?
I get it
I
now.
have the why.
All right.
An Amazon driver in Georgia, big trouble after being accused of attempting to steal the family's puppy. So the young lady had noticed that the driver picked up their pit bull and put it in his truck. She says, as I opened the door to put the package in the house and the dog food, she heard her daughter screaming, the Amazon guy stole our puppy. So after running out to confront the guy with obviously video rolling, because you want to get this on video, when it came to explaining the attempted dog kidnapping.
Dog napping?
Yeah. The Amazon delivery driver just said the dog was pretty and that he would love to have a puppy.
He was stealing. Okay, that was it. This is a horrible story. Somebody
is the why.
Somebody tried to steal Peanut.
You would
I
kill
would go
him.
after them and kill them.
And Peanut is cute.
Cute and lovable. If somebody tried to steal Coco, I would go after them and say, "Hold on, wait, I've got a bag of food for you.
I'm going to give you this
Here's
cash.
$20. Please don't bring her back." Exactly. Freaking Coco. Anyway, but the guy's obviously fired and in a lot of trouble or whatever.
No, there's packages that he's still got to
Got to
get
get
to.
the packages delivered. Yeah. Somebody be like, boy, there's a lot of bubble wrap in here. And a puppy. Yay. We got a free puppy. All right. It's 8:32. Coming up in a little bit, the phrase of the day, that will get you qualified for the Cabin Fever Getaway next year, if you know it when I ask next week when we're back in the studio. That is on the way. Plus, Jim and Justin from Modern Day Romeos with your Thursday CFG Song of the Day coming up on Will Rock. Rock Stationers, Nickelback, Tom and Leah, Will Rock Morning Show, 8:43, live in Jamaica, Cabin Fever Getaway.
Rain showers today, high near 57, 42 tonight, sunny and 56 for tomorrow. It is 44 in Racine and 45 in Lake Villa.
Coming up next, I learned something yesterday on the Cabin Fever Getaway, so that's pretty impressive, right? I mean, I was stoned to the bejesus. Is that a thing? Yeah.
What? You? No
yeah,
way.
Yesterday, and
No.
and I learned, and it was probably why I learned was my brain was susceptible to the learning. So, and it's something I never knew, and it's basic human stuff that I never knew. Did anybody see me learning yesterday? I was by the bar. No, it was.
I don't think anyone's listening
But
to
I was
us.
practicing. Free pizza. Oh, you're right. They're all doing their own thing. Anyway, so I learned yesterday something very important. I will share that coming up next. 501 Club Party tomorrow. Jen Marr and our own Tim Vandertook will be out. Your host of Tailgaters Bar and Grill in Caledonia with 325 Miller Lite bottles on special. Blackstone Cherry tickets for Greta Van Fleet. That's all going on tomorrow. 501 Club Party is at Tailgaters Bar and Grill on Highway 38 in Caledonia. That's tomorrow with Miller Lite and Will Rock. I learned something yesterday.
Which is important to learn something every day, but you're a wealth of knowledge. Most of it's useless, but
My knowledge is a mile wide and an inch deep. I know a lot about.
a little.
No, I know a little about a lot.
A little about a lot.
A little about a specialist's knowledge is a mile deep and an inch wide. I don't really have anything that goes a mile deep. You'll tell you. But I learned from her yesterday. She's big. I have these sandals, and I bought them before one of our trips. It was one of our summer trips, a cruise I think we took in the Caribbean, and I didn't have any clothes that you would wear on a cruise ship. So we were in Fort Lauderdale getting ready to go on the cruise ship. We were there a night early. We stayed over an extra night, so you'd be on time for the cruise ship and all that. We did it with travel leaders. And my friend Randy lives in Fort Lauderdale. Randy's gay, and he, why do I say the gay? I don't know why I said it that way. But he is, and he's got very good fashion sense. That's kind of cliche-ish. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, some do, some don't.
I only bring that up because he has a lesbian friend, and I bought these sandals. And he says he called me a lesbian.
They look like lesbian sandals?
They're lesbian sandals.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
I didn't know there was lesbian sandals.
Are they the thick strap with the Velcro?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing. So
really?
Yeah,
Scott, those are lesbian
Scott's wearing
sandals.
lesbian sandals, yeah.
I didn't. He's got lesbian sandals on. She's got, well, maybe she's lesbian. I don't know. Sandals on.
No, she doesn't. Those aren't.
Oh, those aren't.
No.
Okay. But his are. His are lesbian sandals.
Yeah, for sure.
Scott's are lesbian sandals.
Yeah, very pretty.
So Yola constantly makes fun and mocks. She doesn't like my lesbian sandals. Yours are like Hey Dudes. I got those now. I love them. But anyway, I've been wearing the Hey Dudes, and she doesn't like the lesbian sandals. I like the lesbian sandals. She's like, why don't you just wear flip-flops? And because I don't know how they work. I don't understand them. I don't get them. And I always thought that when you walked in flip-flops, you had to hold on to them so they didn't fall off your feet. So I'm constantly squeezing my big toe and my
Curling
second
your
toe
toes. Yeah,
and curling it and holding onto that little strap. So I'm walking,
It
trying
looks
to
like
hold
you're
onto
about to go.
I can't walk and focus on not dropping the damn flip-flops. I'm walking like this, And she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, well, I don't want them to fall off. She goes, no, just walk. Relax your foot and walk. And they won't fall off. I'm like, what if I walk into sand? What if I go up steps? What if I'm on uneven surfaces? If I go too fast, I'm going to walk out of these things. I'm going to trip and fall and break my nose. She's like, no, just relax. So at a bar yesterday, here's a just totally stoned guy trying to learn to walk in flip-flops. I think there's video. But when I finally gave over to it, it's like Luke Skywalker and pull down the blast shield and use the Force. Get rid of your targeting computer and trust the Force. When you finally trust the Force and you just walk in the sandals, the flip-flops, they work fine. But you have to let go. You have to lose your inhibition, and you have to trust the Force. Trust Yola. So the thing I learned yesterday is I'm Luke freaking Skywalker.
Okay, that's it.
I am. I am a Jedi. I know how to walk in flip-flops. I am a Jedi master.
All hail Tom.
That's not how the Jedi work, but
I don't
yes,
know how
I
the
am
Jedi
a Jedi
works.
master.
So how does it work?
I can use the Force.
Okay.
You'll do the weather now. It's 8:53.
Rain showers today, high near 57.
I am a Jedi.
That's the Force.
Live on the Cabin Fever Getaway, 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station. said we were going to have an ab contest because she wants to replace her husband, Ryan, who we call Hat because he always wears a hat. And she needs a replacement for him.
Because of his stupid abs,
No,
right?
Because of how stupid he is.
Whatever. I'll let you just tell the condensed version
What
of
is
the story
why?
it's not
Why
about.
we need to get rid of him. Why?
I said that he is possibly being replaced as the hot guy on the beach.
On the beach.
Because that's what the other lady said, not me, as far as body-wise goes, his abs.
He's not terribly hot. He's kind of a scrawny little meh, you know?
Yeah.
He's not, like, I see him, I'm like, a bar fight. I'm like, all right, I'll take him.
You think you could take him? Not a chance in hell.
With my eyes closed.
Not a chance in hell.
He's never been punched in the nose.
Okay.
Ryan, have you ever been punched in the nose?
Yes.
You have?
He did MMA. Look at his ears. Look at his stupid cauliflower ears.
So anyway, I would crush him.
Why is everything stupid on your husband?
Right. She only thing she likes about him is his abs.
I call those stupid abs too.
Yeah, they're stupid because they attach him to him, and then you got to look away from all those stupidity.
Because he coughs and he has an ab, and I work my ass off 6 days in the gym, and I look like this. Could you imagine what I would look like if I
can't
didn't
even look
work
at
out?
you today. You look like John Travolta in Battlefield Earth.
You might be the only person who saw that.
Yeah, probably.
Well, that's why I'm like, no one's
film.
getting the reference right now.
Horrible film. Well, you can
Oh,
you can
so
Google
bad.
it. You can Google it. Does she not look like that, Tim, right now with her cornrows?
Anyway, so we were going to bring back Mr. Cabin Fever is what it was going to be.
Paul just got shown a picture of John Travolta in Battlefield Earth. He laughed and nodded his head. So there's that. You can't flip the listeners off.
If I could flick anyone off, it's
She's
Paul.
flipping off listeners like we have extra listeners. I
Paul doesn't
apologize, sir.
care.
Please continue to listen. So anyway, we're trying to replace Leah's stupid husband and his dumb abs, and we were going to have a contest, Mr. Cabin Fever Getaway, even though the pee-pool lady at corporate would get all pissed off because she got rid of Screenshot Babe of the Day. But Chris Perfect wasn't going to be here, and she said she had to cancel the contest because he was the only one in it.
Now look at him. He's here.
He's sitting here. We can have Chris, show everybody your abs. And then you're the winner. Oh, you can't do it because of the vacation? All right, Spiz, you're the winner. Show everybody your abs. You're the winner of the ab contest.
Spiz, your Cabin Fever.
You're Mr. Cabin Fever.
Yay! Great contest. Great contest.
It was really difficult. Show everybody your abs. Show us your abs. Show us your abs. Nobody will show
He has one. He has one. There it is.
He'd kick the crap out of your scrawny little husband, too. Anyway. It's 8:58. Me and John Travolta here.
Rain showers today, high near 57, 42 overnight, sunny and 56 for tomorrow. It's 46 in Woodstock and 44 in Kenosha.
We have the CFG, I don't know, phrase of the day. I don't know exactly what it is, but there's a disturbing video going around, and that's the phrase of the day is because of it. You've seen the video.
Oh, I've seen the video.
It's very disturbing, and we'll talk about that coming up after the news. And here's Tim.
95 Little Rock 95, second update. A man suffering life-threatening injuries after a crash in Kenosha County happened Tuesday night when a vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed attempted to pass a vehicle on the shoulder but crashed and ejected the driver. A 39-year-old hospitalized. Alcohol thought to have played a factor. OSHA expected to investigate after a man was injured while working in Antioch earlier this week. Fire officials say the incident took place late Tuesday morning when several pallets being moved by a forklift toppled onto a worker. The man had to be carefully extracted from the situation, was taken to Advocate Condell where he's been stabilized. No further information has been made available. WIIL Rock Sports brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. The Bucks in action tonight. They take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Bulls in action as well. They get the Memphis Grizzlies. Blackhawks lose to the Wild yesterday 2-1. Northwestern beats Nebraska. Wisconsin falls to Michigan in college basketball.
And finally, you ever been to Vancouver, Washington?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't even know there was because there's a Vancouver in Canada, right?
It's right. You go from one to the other.
It's right there, so
Yeah.
it's the same.
Yeah.
Really?
Very exciting.
No, you're BSing. I can't tell if you're serious or not.
I've been up there. I've been by Forks. Do you know Forks?
I do not.
That's the town in with the lady who wants to have sex with the werewolf or the vampire.
Oh yeah.
Nobody knows.
Twilight.
Yes. Yeah. That's up that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now I know. There's also a guy swinging a samurai sword up that way too. He was arrested after walking through traffic, swinging and screaming with a samurai sword. And before he went out into traffic, he also went into a Walmart, which then had to be evacuated. No one was injured, but he's just out brandishing a samurai sword.
So wait,
kind of stuff
what
that
did
goes
he
on.
do? What did he do illegal? What law was he breaking?
Oh,
Walking. He was naked.
No, it just says that he was walking through traffic swinging a samurai sword.
What did he do that's illegal?
I don't know. Do you get arrested for brandishing a weapon?
If you have a gun in America and you display it, like in Wisconsin, there's open carry. You can walk around with a gun.
But what if you go like this?
Well, how was he brandishing it? Was he swinging it around in the air?
Yes.
Who is he threatening?
The people in the Walmart, the people in the traffic.
Did he say, I'm going to stab you? I'm going to
Part
sword you?
of the story isn't in this article, Tom.
Well, that's it. I mean, if he didn't threaten anybody with the sword, he was just walking around with a sword. He's protected by the Second Amendment.
You think?
Yeah, completely.
I don't know if I believe in
You have to threaten somebody with a weapon for it to be a problem.
I'm threatened if anyone is swinging a samurai sword, whether they're right next to me or out there.
Dale walks around all the time with his gun. Where's Dale? He walks around all the time. He's got his gun. Do you feel threatened by him?
No, because he's not swinging it around.
He'd just have to pull it out and shoot you. If it's in the holster, it's okay. But if he pulls it out, it's a problem?
Yeah.
What if he pulls it out and he doesn't point it at you?
Still
if he
a threat.
pulls it out, it's a threat. So the guy had to have his sword in the sheath. Once he bared his bodkin, we've crossed a line. Okay,
That's it.
All right.
The more you know.
Brandishing the weapon is the crime. What if there's nobody there and he's just brandishing it in traffic? Then it's more of a dance.
Well,
isn't it?
if there's no one there, then it's not traffic.
If a tree falls in the woods, is there traffic? I'm off the rails now. It's 9:01.
Rain showers today, high near 57.
Case dismissed. If I had my gavel.
No, the case, you're wrong.
He's free to go. He's free to go. Coming up next, we're going to give you today's CFG phrase of the day. We got to get Jim here because he's got the video that is about the phrase of the day.
I think everyone has the video. It was
Probably
posted
everybody
online.
has seen the video.
It was
We've all
posted
seen the
online.
video. We've all seen the video.
Yeah.
All right, we'll tell you about that and the phrase of the day coming up next, live on the Cabin Fever Getaway on WIIL Rock. Yeah, man. There's Jimmy from Modern Day Romeo's getting ready to do our Thursday song of the day here on the Cabin Fever Getaway. I got to do phrase of the day. If you hear these phrases, write them down, and then next week when we're back in the studio, we'll ask you each day for a different phrase. If you get it right, you are qualified for next year's trip, if we're allowed to have one. Everybody's like, I heard they're not having a trip next year. No, I just got to say that in case we don't have a trip so we don't get sued. But we will. So we're hanging out yesterday, and Jim showed me a video. And at first, I didn't know why I was looking at this video and what was amusing about it. And then it popped out, and I saw what was amusing about it. This is a wonderful practical joke, unless you're the victim. So how did that happen? What was that video?
When we flew out of Milwaukee crazy early, so we stayed in the hotel that night so we could get up and make sure that we made the flight. And they have a little bar in the bottom of the hotel. So we were hanging out, and Jen White's like, listen, don't tell anybody, but I got dissolvable swimsuit. I got a dissolvable swimsuit for my husband.
Dave?
You can't tell him. Yeah, Dave. So I think
No,
they were
her
supposed
other
to,
husband, Tom. All right.
yeah, but her husband. But anyways, he didn't know about it. They were supposed to do it earlier, but they did it yesterday finally. And so he put it on. The whole thing doesn't dissolve, but the majority of the parts that you don't want to dissolve within like almost immediately.
Like it just falls apart.
And so she got video of it, and I was like, that is probably the most cruel and amazing practical joke that is in CFG
so he's
history.
Standing at the swim-up pool bar area at the pool, and she's out of the water videoing in a downward direction.
And before, he's just having a conversation, not realizing his wang's out. So
just talking to a guy, and it's out. And it's
that
out.
Wing Chun,
yeah.
That's the Wing Chun.
Based on, I would be proud of it. Based on how cold the water was, I wouldn't have anything to pop out. It would dissolve, and people would be like, "What happened? I saw Tom's vagina." You know, it would be. I would.
We all knew.
Yeah. So good on him. Is he here or is he hiding?
No, we saw him later on at the Martini Bar, and we did a social to him from across the bar.
Yeah, and he knew what we were doing it for.
He's
to Jen
here.
and little Dave.
He just went to the bathroom.
Shook his head.
He went to the bathroom.
Yeah. But he was a good sport about it. He was like, yeah, it was a good one. If I would have done it this time, it was a good one.
That thing needs to get a little sun, though, I'll tell you that. It was very white. So what is the phrase of the day? I think Dave's Wang? I don't know. What is it?
Dissolvable underwear.
Dave White apparatus?
Dissolvable swim trunk.
Dissolvable swimsuit?
Dave.
Dissolvable swim suit.
Yeah, make it suit. It's a little classier.
Swimsuit. Dissolvable swimsuit is your Cabin Fever Thursday phrase of the day. And when Dave walks in, we shall all stand up and applaud him. So, did he just go to the bathroom? Where is he?
That's what she said, yeah.
That's what she said. All right, so when he comes in, make sure you congratulate him on his dissolvable swimmer. And I'm assuming that made it in the song?
Yes, it definitely made it in the song.
All right. And ladies and gentlemen, is he there? Is that him?
Is that him?
I can't recognize you, Dave, without your penis out. There, everybody.
There.
Dave Wang, everybody. The star of CFG and his wife. There we go.
And his brilliant wife.
There we go. Dave, I really did not recognize you without your junk hanging out. So if you could just walk around with it hanging out, that would be great. That would be great. Kudos to you, man. I wouldn't have been visible. I would have shrunk up so much. So you're packing. That's congratulations. Yes.
Are we going to, even though it wasn't purposefully done, are we going to add that to the bingo? You said when we talked about it.
Dave's Wang?
No,
if you have Dave's Wang on your bingo card, you are our bingo winner. No, yeah, Dave just takes it out and puts it on the card. He's like, there, it's on the bingo card. Nobody, what would we have?
Skinny dipping.
Skinny dipping. That is skinny dipping.
It wasn't intentional,
right.
But I still think
it was unintentional, but I think that qualified as skinny dipping on your bingo card. Also this morning, what did we cross off earlier?
What's that smell?
What's that smell? And weed salesman earlier this morning. I'll put the bingo card up here if you want to get caught up. But skinny dipping is now being... That'll be in the song coming up, right, Jimmy? I'm sure Dave's Wang has made it into the song. On the way from Modern Day Romeo's, Jim and Justin are here on the Cabin Fever Getaway. We'll take a break now. More coming up live from Jamaica, man. After the break on 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. Every single bachelorette party
goes
from
to
the state of Illinois
goes to
Hogs and
I
Kisses.
didn't, but
Well, your bachelorette party sucked. So, what did you do on your bachelorette party?
we went to a dueling piano bar in Milwaukee.
Anyway, all right, that
No,
sounds
it was
great.
awesome, and then took our tops off and ran around the city.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I guess you did.
I actually had to clothe my girlfriend in a bar in Milwaukee, or else they were going to tell us we had, or well, they told us we had to leave. So
I stand corrected.
we had a great.
Yeah. Can you just sit on here? I'll just, oh, don't hurt yourself. All right. We're getting some champagne glasses out.
What for?
We have our dear departed friend Soup is on the table this morning. We have Soup on the table this morning with us. And so we're going to do a shot of Malort in Soup's honor. If you were a friend of Soup's, and Soup is here with us this morning on the table, he would be very proud to be here. I miss him dearly. He's a great guy. And in his honor, if you're a friend of Soup, we're going to do a shot of Malort now, so come up to the stage. It's in Soup's honor. Come on. Phil, Paul, don't leave me hanging. Thank you, Paul. This is not a good thing, but come up here. You can come up here. Come up those stairs. Don't hurt yourself or whatever. Or climb up like a man. That's fine. So me and Paul are going to do a shot of... Spiz, are you coming up? All right, use the stairs. There's Spiz. He cares. He likes Soup, apparently. Now, who's going to join the club? We have a guy here who's going to join the club who's leaving today, who's getting on a... Come up here. Paul, will you pour some shots? Paul,
Soup's kid's boyfriend's up here, too.
Will you pour some shots?
Shots.
Just shots.
Not
You don't have
floats.
to overfill the bottle like I did yet. That's enough. Don't go crazy. That's more than a shot. That's yours. Fill them less. Soup was on the Cabin Fever Getaway one year, and he drank an entire bottle of Malort during the morning show and then was naked in the pool all afternoon. And it wasn't dissolving swim trunks that did it. It was
It was Soup.
it was Soup it was dissolving Soup. And here is Soup. He's been cremated, and he's now in Jamaica with us. And this, I guess it's a shaker top. There's Soup right down in there. What do you know? Hi, Soup. He's right down in there. When I die, please don't do this. I don't want to be cremated. I would like to be taxidermied and brought with, like Weekend at Bernie's. Have them put like wires in me so I'm movable. And just put me in the chair and have me fart once in a while or something. Anyway, look at this. We're getting a good crowd. Who's joining the Malort Club? This fellow here? All right, come over here, sir.
Man.
It's your first Cabin Fever Getaway. What's your name?
Brian Duty.
Brian, what's your last name?
Yeah, you heard it right.
Anyway.
It's a duty.
We don't have time. Anyway, so you're going to join the Malort Club. You're getting on a plane. You're leaving early. What time are you getting on a plane?
I got 5 hours.
All right, so you got to go to the airport pretty soon. You're going to be erping this up on the aircraft. They'll probably have to make one of those emergency landings because we smell something in the cabin. They'll be like, what does that smell? Have you had Malort before?
I have. I'm more worried about the car ride to the airport because as soon as I'm done doing these, I have to ride in the car.
Get in the car.
Yeah.
Breathe right on the driver, really bad. And what did you think of the Cabin Fever Getaway?
I think it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome because all these people right here, you're okay. Everybody else has been pretty.
I'll take the okay. I got no problem with that. That's a win.
No, it's been a lot of fun. So we didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. And I'd like to say we made a really good choice.
All right. Remember that after you join the Malort Club. Have you ever been in the club before?
No, not.
You've never had 3 shots in a row.
Oh.
Of Malort.
No, yeah, I've definitely done. I mean, no.
All right, no, you can rejoin the club. That's fine. I'm going to take this one right here. That one's mine. These are his. Those are exactly shot. Oh, and it's escalating. So you can do them.
Wait a second. There are people standing up here that want a shot like Scott that don't have one.
We're going to go at the end. Pour more. Pour some more. We're going to. Everybody got one? Jim, where's yours? You got yours? You got Leah's?
I'm not doing it.
These 3 are for the club.
Oh.
All right, Phil's getting in there. We're going to have the 3rd shot with him, okay? We're going to wait until he has his third. No, we're only having one, Phil. Don't panic. Phil was like Soup's best friend, and we had to drag him up here to have 1 shot of Malort. That's how bad it is. We're honoring his dear departed friend. We had to break his arm to get him to have 1. It's horrible stuff. This is what killed him. This is what killed Soup. Not bad. All right. All right. So we're having 3. This guy's going to join the club. He's going to have 3. We'll join him for his 3rd shot. We'll drink that in honor of our dear departed friend Soup. But, all right. Shot number 1. Watch his face. Here we go. Shot number 1. Go ahead. There you go. Oh, yeah. Out of a champagne flute. That's good.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's good? How you feeling?
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah. It's a taste that lasts me probably all the way to the airport.
Breathe in and out of your mouth. Breathe in and out of your mouth. All right, shot number 2. The second, there's a little more in that one.
Has anybody ever gargled with this one?
You can gargle with it if you want.
Gross.
Go for it. Gargle. I dare you.
Oh my God.
He's regretting it. He's playing. Oh, God, it got on the mic. Oh, gee.
Oh, wait. What was that?
That was horrible, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't advocate gargling with Malort.
You wouldn't do it
All
again.
right.
I regret that I did that.
Yeah, what a mistake that was. And the 3rd shot, we're going to drink to our friend Soup. To Soup, everybody. There you go. Walking around heaven with his dingle dangle out right now with Duco and all the guys. All of you. Here's to Soup, everybody. 3rd shot of Malort for this guy. Drink them if you got them. Pour one. Here's to you, Soup. Here we go. Pour one out into your mouth.
I feel like I'm in the middle of a really bad circle right now. This is a poor choice.
Well, we are jerks
Yeah.
for doing this, so. That isn't, look at that, goosebumps. That's like, how you doing? You want to gargle a little more? You want a little more to gargle? You want to gargle a little more?
I think everybody should try it at least once. So whoever's doing this tomorrow, I think you should at least gargle once.
All right, we're not doing that. Go away. All right. Have a horrible flight home. There's really no way around it now. God, that is just nasty.
I felt like you had the smaller of the shots.
Yeah, I didn't have much at all. That guy gargled with it. All right, come to Jamaica, hang out in the most luxurious conference room you've ever seen, and drink pee from America. What a vacation. It is 9:20 now.
Rain showers today, high near 57.
The cabin fever phrase is dissolvable swimsuit, and Jim and Justin from Modern Day Romeos will have our CFG song coming up on 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station. Appreciate that. Yola's here, everybody. Everybody say good morning, Yola.
Good morning, Yola.
That means you have to drink. I said her name. You got to slam. I'll get some here in a minute. I've only got Malort currently. No, I have a red stripe. Very good. So I woke up this morning early to go do the show. Yola stayed out and danced last night. I went to bed early, like 10:30. And then I got up this morning, and that's the second morning in a row. I woke up, and there was a cheeseburger waiting for me. Yola ordered room service and got me a cheeseburger. So she loves me. She loves me. She loves me.
How long was it sitting out for?
I don't know. It had that plastic wrap on it. I took the plastic wrap off, and I microwaved it for 30 seconds, and I ate it. So
Microwaved it with what?
the refrigerator?
No, you have a microwave?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, you know.
All right.
I'm staying at the Super 8. You're here at the Motel 6. Broadcasting from the most luxurious conference room in all of Jamaica. Boy, once you go see the conference rooms of Jamaica, every other vacation will be pale in comparison. It's 9:24.
Rain showers today, high near 57, 42 overnight, sunny and 56 for tomorrow. It's 50 in Antioch and 48 in Waukegan. It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock Happy Hour News. And if you want the secret to a long life, the oldest woman in the U.S., she celebrated her 116th birthday on Monday. Her name is Edie, with a last name I don't care to try to pronounce. She was treated to a parade organized by officials in the county of what she lives in California.
Don't know how to say that one either.
Nope.
Huh? Where is it?
Is it Mendocino?
Mendocino.
I'm just skipping over words.
All the words she doesn't know. Here's Leah with 1/3 the news.
She happens to be the second oldest person in the entire world. She was born in 1908 to Italian immigrant parents who also lived well into their 90s. She's now outlived her entire immediate family, including her younger siblings. So what's the secret?
Everybody's dead.
Everybody's dead.
Yeah.
What's the secret to a long life? She says that she's been able to stay on this planet so long by partaking in 2 fingers of red wine. Do you think she means this way or this way?
It's this way.
Okay.
But I mean, that would be even better. I guess you're right. Yeah.
Right. And minding my own business.
So mind your own business and drink a glass of red wine every day.
And you'll live to be 116
All
plus
right.
years old.
That sounds good. Or at least it'll feel like it if you're only having 2 fingers of red wine.
Yeah, what the hell?
I open a bottle of wine and they're like, oh, we got these stoppers for it. I'm like,
Why?
Stopping what?
So you could keep it good.
I can't drink a bottle of wine. What am I, a successful human being? Anyway, so good for her. How old?
116.
And we're reporting this because she didn't die, right?
No,
She's
she
still
didn't die.
100.
She just celebrated her birthday this
God,
week.
that's got to just I feel like crap, and I'm literally half her age.
Half her age, yeah.
I am literally half her age, and I feel
Imagine
like hell.
adding double onto
Oh,
that.
if the pain was double, I wouldn't make it. So good for her. Jim and Justin are here. We're going to get the CFG Song of the Day coming up next, live broadcasting here at the Hideaway at Royalton Blue Waters in Jamaica with Travel Leaders, Discovery World Travel, and Fun Jet Vacations. Looking for a vacation? Call Travel Leaders, Discovery World Travel at 833-TL-TRIPS. Let Travel Leaders lead you to peak season savings up to 60% for resort hotels in Mexico, the Caribbean, and Hawaii. Call the pros at Travel Leaders at 833-TL-TRIPS. Hurry! Last day to book is February 15th. We're doing a video. Did you see what a good dancer I was yesterday? 95 Will Rock, Rock Station. Tom and Leo, Will Rock Morning Show live in Jamaica. Cabin Fever Getaway. Jim and Justin from the Modern Day Romeos are here. Time for our CFG Thursday song of the day. Are you feeling it? What's wrong, Jimmy?
Yeah, I'm feeling it today, Tom.
Are you hurting? I'm hurting. I feel like I broke up this morning. I thought I broke a hip sleeping.
It's just dehydration.
Yeah.
It hurts.
You should try to drink water.
So, what?
You should try to drink water.
There's water in ice cubes.
Drink water?
Yeah.
Water.
That will fix my broken hip?
Yeah.
That's water.
I did.
I'm sorry.
You sound like the
Water.
medical coverage we have at Alpha Media. What? He's a broken hip? Yeah, give him a bottle of water. The good stuff? No, the Jamaican water, it says on it. Water.
Water.
I don't know if I want them joking around about the fluid that keeps me alive. Anyway, so do you need me to stay up here and dance? Kevin's not here, is he? He ran. He fled after his birthday yesterday. Dancing Kevin. I'm now officially the best dancer in the group. Did you not see yesterday?
Okay, that was a strong argument. I've never seen you move like that.
Thank you.
Or know the words to all the words to a rap song, and I don't even know that rap song.
Your wife, Chris Perfect's wife, all of them were like, you need to take her back to the room now. She's moist. That was a panty dropper.
I've never seen her more swooned in her life. She was captivating.
They were all like, that was impressive, and she's got to really be. You said that, right? You're like, you got it now, right? You said that, Shannon, right?
She looked like if a
I
guy
went
was
over to
coming
Yo,
up.
and I'm like, hey, you want to go back to the room? And she's like, what the hell was that?
I've never seen him ever move the way he moved for an entire song. And you looked at him as if, hey, can I wash your windows? And you're like,
yeah, right. Right, she looked at me like I'm one of those people at the kiosk at the mall, and you're walking by going, hey, you want to try my weird little thing and buy it from me? And you're trying to not make eye contact, and you're like, I'm in a that game. Look at her face. That's what I got yesterday.
I was turned on, Tom.
Well, there went my A game. Anyway, here's Jim and Justin with their stupid little song.
Just don't dance to it, Tom, please. Don't dance to it. Today was a hurtful day. I didn't even know what song we were doing today. So this is what you get, and you don't throw a fit, okay? It's brought to you by Volo Museum, the greatest museum on the planet. Open 10 to 5 every day. Go there. Tell them I sent you. It's worth it. We were going to do this Metallica song. It was going to be awesome because it's a rock station. And I was hurting so bad today. And like, why do we do this? I'm like, I don't know. It's just like a tradition, I guess. I don't know how. You never coast. You're never feeling 100%. You just coast at 40% the whole time. And then I remember there's a Hank Williams Jr. song where it pretty much wrote itself. So if this doesn't describe us, it should be our anthem since Tom never plays the actual anthem that we wrote for the CFG. So maybe this one might make the radio. We'll see how it goes. All of us... Wait. I have an idea. When I say, why do you drink, you have to shout to get drunk. And I say, why do you roll smoke, and you have to shout to get stoned. Okay? Can we do that? Help me. I need your help. I'm asking for help today. All right. Here we go. All of us CFGers have always been a real close family. But in the past, some all-inclusive resorts have disowned our family. If they hear us all coming to town, they're scared to give us admission. We say don't be scared, just be prepared for our CFG family tradition. And they ask us, why do you drink? Why do you roll smoke? Does what you sing really happen in all the songs that you wrote? Over and over on vacation, I say that we're on a mission. So if I get stoned, I'm just carrying on a CFG tradition. Now Carol's wounds are healing. John's shin was deeply harmed. Paul's can of red stripe matches the red stripe injury that is on his arm. If I stop and think it over, they probably need a physician. You can clearly see that injuries are part of our CFG tradition. We played a show down by the pool. Doug played the cowbell and kazoo. And John was magic on the harmonica. Wayne impregnated people with his cowbell moves. Birthday girl Michaela learned we're all music lovers or musicians. 'Cause being proud and getting loud is a CFG tradition. And they ask us, why do you drink? Hey, why do you roll smoke? Does what you sing really happen in all those songs that you wrote? We'll do this for the rest of our lives and call it our life's ambition. 'Cause working hard and partying hard is a CFG tradition. Oh, you know the words now. Dan joined the Malort Club, achieved legendary soup status. Jen White brought a dissolving swimsuit that revealed Dave White's apparatus. They asked, how could you put your husband in such an embarrassing position? She said debauchery and comedy will always be CFG tradition. There you go. The luminous lagoon was pretty, but not very luminous. We kept losing Ron all night 'cause he's too close to the jellyfish. Ryan said if his wife gets stung on Leah, he will be pissing. Just to be clear, that will never be part of our CFG tradition. Hell was they, and they asking us, why do you drink? Hey, why do you roll smoke? Does what you sing really happen in all those songs that you wrote? Being drunk and hungover at the same time is our condition. But damn, we're proud and we're getting loud 'cause it's a CFG tradition. I said the fun is absolute and the do-go salute is a CFG tradition. Down, 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 down. 1, 2, 3. All good.
I gotta learn the words to that. I gotta learn the words. You didn't do the thing on the
I'm doing it right now.
The award.
I'm doing
Okay, can I just go back to the first? Let's hear it for Jim and Justin, everybody. But I have notes. I have some notes.
Okay.
If you want to write this down. Why in the first verse of the song?
Yeah.
Why did you rhyme family with family?
Because it rhymes.
Okay. All right. It just seemed lazy.
It can't rhyme more, Tom.
It just seemed lazy. Okay. All right, go ahead.
All right. So many questions. I'm like being interrogated in Jamaica. I don't like it.
We can go over the other things later. I mean, if that's the best.
Have you ever written a song before?
Many.
Yeah?
All of the ones that Jim Peterick and I have performed. He's a Grammy Award
name
winner.
drop.
Here we go.
You got any Grammys? Anyway.
Yeah.
I have 2 Grammys. One of them passed, and the other one's name is Joyce.
No,
and she's very sweet.
You just laughed at his dead grandmothers.
Yeah.
He set it up though. He wanted.
He
wanted me to laugh.
He's not laughing that your Bip Bop died or whatever you call
Nani.
Nani,
Bip Bop.
whatever she calls him. All right, good job though. That was nice.
That
I'll
was
give you the other
amazing.
notes later.
Thanks,
there you
Tom.
go. There you go.
I'm gonna give Can I give the Duco Award?
Yeah, go ahead,
really quick.
go ahead.
Should we,
I just
should we
wanna
do a
sit
teaser?
down.
Should we do a teaser? Because that's what you do
Duco
on radio.
Award winner is coming up after the break.
Teaser.
We're gonna on American Idol. Na 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 na
on the most
after the
dramatic
break,
episode
our
of
Duco
Will Rock
winner.
Morning Show
Normally
ever.
it's in the song. We'll do it after the break. Is there a tease?
I was really hungover this morning, Tom.
Is there a tease?
I remembered it. Yes.
Coming up, we'll rhyme cat and a hat. We're going to rhyme cat with cat and hat with hat. And then we'll do the CFG. All right, the CFG, the Duco of the day. I don't know why. Is there a tease? Is there like a tease? You usually say something compelling. This person bursts into flames yesterday. Or I don't know, whatever. That didn't happen. We're all right? Right? All right.
No. They did get severely injured, though.
All right, severely injured person mangled coming up and getting their award
Not mangled.
next. Well, you don't. It's early.
Or
Coming up
are they
next.
mangled?
Or are they?
Tune
Find out
in.
on the next on American
Will Rock.
Idol. Na, 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 on Will Rock. What is wrong with you?
You guys
people?
have a death wish?
What is wrong with you? You love it now. Take the bottle. It's yours to keep. Get it autographed by the knuckle. Take it on the airplane. See if you can get that through customs.
It tastes like if you drank cologne.
Were you here? Right, well, absolutely. Were you here when he gargled it? He gargled it earlier, and now he continues. He's the new soup. He's Soup 2.0. Take a little of the old soup and rub him on you. It should be magical. The old soup is right here.
He's now telling people secrets with his Malort breath.
I love this guy. Soup did the show with us today, and people drank Malort, and it's a wonderful thing. And Jim, by the way, came up, and Justin says to him, did you really rhyme family with family? And he's like, no. And they're fact-checking, and they're going to show me I didn't do that. And then they got to the line in the song, and...
Not the line in the song, the very first
the
two
very
lines
first two lines in the song. You rhymed family with family. You didn't even know you did it.
No, I didn't.
He had my headphones on. He's got some of that black crap in
Do I
his
get
ear.
the earphone dandruff?
My headphones melted the first day in the sun, and we're continuing to wear them. So if you're here, listen, tonight is a very special event. It is completely unsanctioned by 95 WIIL Rock, Travel Leaders, Fun Jet Vacations. So if you burn to death or anything, it's not our fault. But one of the most fun events, Daryl's unsanctioned bonfire is tonight at 9 o'clock. Now, where is Daryl? When it comes to building fires, nobody builds a fire like Daryl. He builds the fires at the Dawn Memorial Barbecue every year. At my house, we were having a party one time. Daryl was there. We were out of wood. He went away and he came back with wood. And I'm like, where did you get this? And he's like, I cut down the dead tree in your front yard. That's a true story. So it should be, if the Jamaicans are like, hey man, where'd the palm trees go? That's where they want I'm supposed to announce Daryl's unsanctioned bonfire. 9 o'clock tonight. Do you have marshmallows and chocolate and everything and graham crackers? All right, and Red Stripe, and probably some weed. So there.
Could you use Dale's loaded chocolates for your s'mores?
Oh,
that is a brilliant idea. We'll do that.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't do marijuana, but I might.
It does you.
It does me. All right, you got today's what is it? Daily
The Duco of the day.
Duco of the day. I've won this in the past.
Yes. We were both recipients at one point.
Yeah.
It was just created, Duco of the Day, as a special honor, both to honor our buddy Duco that we were lucky to be on a few trips with and become friends with.
He lived more life in his limited years than most people would live in a dozen lives.
And everyone would always ask me, are all those stories true? And I'm like, that's probably not even all of the story.
Tip of the iceberg.
It was always eventful. Sometimes it was debauchery. Sometimes it was amazing. It just made the entire trip or made the night of the trip.
Duco stories for miles. And
I think it set the culture for what CFG is today. So
absolutely.
I wanted to keep that alive. And a Duco of the Day is just, that's teamwork now. We have to collectively try and become the one man. So sometimes it's debauchery and hilarious. Sometimes it's just enhancing the day and making it better. Sometimes it's both. Usually if you win the Duco award, you're gone for a day or two. But this Duco recipient has been going hard all week. She injured herself, was knocked unconscious, was at every single after party, was at every single morning show. She blew up a life raft for everybody to play beer pong in the pool during the show while she had injuries and spent $22 on Neosporin just to keep the wounds disinfected. Carol is our Day 4 Duco Award winner. Get up here, Carol.
Carol. You are a superhero. You're a goddess among humans.
I missed all of this. Did you see it?
I've been hanging out with these guys yesterday. Look at her. Oh, don't trip and fall. She's walking like I'm walking. Are you walking like that, right? That's how I'm walking today. Does it hurt like everywhere? Yeah. But are you having the best time of your life?
She's walking like she's in a pool. It's
get her in the pool. She needs to relieve gravity a little bit.
I was going to say take a knee, but I'm not going to put you through that.
She won't get up. She won't get up. There you go. Ask it. Carol, Jimmy, put the mic in front of her. Are you having a good time, Carol? Are you having fun?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Do you hurt everywhere?
I kind of remember some of it.
Yeah. Are you coming back? How many cabin fevers have you been on? This is it.
This is 3.
3? But is this it? Is this your last one?
No.
You're going to come again even with all
the... we want to watch Dan drink some more Malort.
Oh, okay. All right. How does he feel? I gave up. So
he
somebody,
feels great.
Somebody,
hey, Dan.
Somebody did the. Hey,
Dan, get up.
Somebody did the math. Somebody did the math for me today, and we found out that was almost 5 shots in that glass that you had. So
I want to do an honorable mention because it was a really close tie between you and Dan. You've been going all week. That's why you won. But Dan, late at night at the Martini Bar, he was in the pool during the show, and at the Martini Bar, he was over there with that exact same smile, going strong like clockwork.
Dan,
so make some noise for Dan. He's still a hero. You're still a hero.
Dan, you are the like president, vice president. You are the vice Daily Duco today. If Carol dies, you get all the swag, okay? And listen, we're 50-50 on that with her, so you might have a shot at it. So let's give it up for Carol Arota, your Daily Duco. And Dan, look, there's a bottle with your name on it right here. If you want to finish that bottle, we got it. We can say, are you going to come kill it? He's going to come kill it. What is wrong with these people? I say dumb things and you do them? All right. Here's Dan, everybody, who hasn't gotten enough Malort yet. I like him. He's using the stairs.
Cape, Dan?
Use the stairs. I like him. He's smart. Work smarter, not harder, Dan. You going to finish this bottle of Malort? Does he have a job? I mean, because after this, maybe
His
not.
job is drinking Malort.
All right, go ahead. There's Dan. Everybody's going to
There we
finish
go,
the first
Dan.
bottle of Malorts. Here we go. Cheers. I'll cheers you with a red stripe.
He needs.
So. You ready?
I must say, I am disappointed a little bit. There was 10 gentlemen up here, and there's still something left in the bottle.
Yeah.
You know who you are. You know who you are.
Boy, the guy drinks 8 shots of Malort yesterday. He thinks he gets to talk smack today.
Wow, there he goes.
There
okay.
he goes, finishing the bottle.
You
There's your
just
people's
finished your
champion.
bottle of
There's your
Malort.
people's champion.
All right. Take the bottle with you. Yours to keep. But
I can't.
don't applaud that.
I cannot.
What is wrong with you people? Anyway,
He's taking it with him
here's Dan. He's a knucklehead.
so he
All
can
right.
throw up in it.
No, it's like yogurt. You can use that as your first starter bit, or like Amish bread or whatever. Just put a little water in there. You'll have Malort in a month. All right? Or something that tastes as bad. All right, it's 10:48. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. And we got today's drink of the day coming up next. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. You're Luke. All right. It's time for our drink of the day. Maurice is here. Good morning. How are you this morning?
Like a villain, chilling like
Chilling like a villain. He's always chilling like a villain. Has anybody run a criminal background check on this guy? He's always chilling like a villain. What do we make? Oh, there's pineapple and it's cut into little hearts. What are we making today?
All right, so today we're making Temptation. It consists of coconut rum, vodka, peach nuts, blue curacao, and pineapple juice.
Oh,
All right, get after it. Get after it. So we're using the shaker things again. He's trying to get me to do it. You want me to make you one today?
No, I do not.
The one I made yesterday was perfect.
So I heard.
It was as good. I can make it. Hold on. I got to stop my video here. We're going to bring my video over. We're making drink of the day.
What is it called?
This drink will be available then at all the bars here at the resort today.
What
if
is
you
it
order
called?
the drink of the day.
Making Temptation today.
Jamaican Temptation?
Temptation.
Just Temptation.
We're in Jamaica,
Jamaican
though,
Temptation would be if you added some weed to it. So, all right, hold on here.
Coconut rum.
This is a bit called A Guy Makes a Drink on the Radio. All right, coconut rum.
Coconut rum.
He measures it. I didn't measure mine. I'm a little more of a pro than you, I guess.
You freestyle.
You ever freestyle?
No, you're the freestyler.
I'm the freestyle. All right, this is
So coconut rum, vodka.
coconut rum, vodka.
Oh, man.
All right.
Peach schnapps.
Peach schnapps. It's good. So if you're not on the cabin fever trip and you want to feel like you are, let's get this stuff. I have all this stuff at home. Don't ask me why I have peach schnapps.
So you can make this drink at home then.
Yeah, well, I do not have the blue. How do you say that?
Blue curacao.
I don't have that at home because it's blue and blue drinks are the devil. Oh, blue drinks are not good. They lead to trouble. Don't trouble till trouble troubles you. I'll tell you that.
Well, usually because if it's blue, it doesn't taste like booze.
Yeah. No, if it's blue, you lose time, and then she won't talk to you for a couple days.
True.
Oh, yeah. And that's what are we putting in there?
This is pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice. All right. So we got it all in there. A lot of pineapple juice.
So this is my challenge for you this morning. I'm going to make one, and then you're going to make the other one.
I will make one. Mine yesterday was exactly right?
Yep. So
yeah. I'm making one after he makes one.
Today we have more ingredients, so.
There's more. Yeah, no problem. I got it all. Leah will drink mine, and then we do our little shake thing. Shake, 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 shake your drink, shake your drink. All right, and we pour it in there. Now mine was the exact right amount. That is very frothy and blue. All right.
I don't want yours. Give yours to Yola.
She left. She had to have mine yesterday, and then we're gonna put the pineapple on there. This one is mine that Maurice made for me, and then I'm gonna make mine next. He's trying to get the decorative pineapple on there. This is like playing Jenga backwards with a pineapple. You did it! Yay! Just adding a little extra ice. All right, there we go. All right, we're gonna wrap the show up, and then I'm gonna make mine. Okay, hold it, because I want to use both hands. Leah, you can try that one, but then you have to try mine too. Let's hear it for Maurice, everybody. Your drink of the day, and what is it called?
Temptation.
If you want one of those at the bar, they will be available today here on the Cabin Fever Getaway. We're gonna wrap things up now. Tommy, hit that music, and that is it for day 4, your Thursday from the Cabin Fever Getaway. We'll be back tomorrow broadcasting live. Final day, Friday on CFG. And one more song from Jim and Justin from Modern Day Romeos. Thanks for Corso back in the studio. Thanks for Wayne and our boss Mark for setting things up here. And thanks to the Hideaway at Royalton, Blue Waters in Jamaica. Travel leaders, Discovery World Travel, and Fun Jet Vacations. We'll talk to you tomorrow bright and surly from Jamaica on the Cabin Fever Getaway on 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station.